everybody doing? Hope everybody is all right, guys. Welcome to the Milan Forum, guys. It is Friday, October 22nd, the one day away from the big clash, Bologna Milan, a clash that is going to be extremely important due to the fact that you have Juventus playing someone and Roma and Napoli playing someone else. We'll get into that. So, a big game for us. We got to win points because big teams are losing points, so we can create a gap. But guys, before moving on, guys, I do want to say the RossonARI TV does has a new sponsor. So I want to thank Manscaped for sponsoring RossonARI TV. And guys, they gave us a great opportunity to here to represent. If you want to buy their products, you can get them right away. In the description, you have a link to get Manscaped products, which are awesome, and you get 20% off free shipping. Promo code is this one right here, just for us, guys. Promo code is ACM1899 right there. So if you want to get some good stuff for male grooming, whether it is for your face, for your body, for whatever, use this promo code ACM181999. You're going to get 20% off free shipping, and also they're going to know that you got it from us, and that can only help grow the channel. And then eventually we can make this Milan channel into something really big and special. So, guys, thank you everybody for being here. That is there for you guys. Excellent products, and then we're going to look into that a little bit later. But first of all, guys, let's get straight into it. Let's get into it. Let me say hello to everybody. Let me say hi to everybody. We got Saif in the house. What is up, Saif? Guys, we have Saif. We have Wizu. He is waiting. Skillard in the house. Christian. What's up, Christian? We got Tick Size. We got Joel. What's up, Joel? Forza Milan, guys. Always Forza Milan. Nothing like Forza Milan. We got Matthew, how does the forum StreamYard work? Do you join the live stream? Never used it before, so just curious. If you want to join the forum, all you got to do, guys, is click on the link, and then you will join the forum, and then you can talk all the shit you want. Guys, today, bring me all the shit you got, guys. I want to hear it all. Let's do it, guys. I want blood today. I want blood. I'm thirsty for blood. I want to hear what your guys' opinions are on everything. So let's start right away. We do have a guest right now already waiting in backstage, so we're going to get straight into it. We got Vasil, we got Skillard. Let's get straight into the show, guys. The forum starts right now. All right, what's up, Skillard? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Roy? How's your day been?
Excellent. I'm doing excellent. And we got Vasil. What's up, Vasil? How you doing? You're not at work today.
No, man, I'm actually not working today.
Excellent, guys.
So I'm chilling, man.
Good. Well, first of all, guys, you saw that we have a new sponsor, right? Manscaped.
Yes.
Right. So if you went to Manscaped, use our promo code, and that's the one. And tell your friends, guys. Tell your friends. RossonARI TV is being sponsored by Manscaped. So let's get straight into it. What do you guys think about tomorrow? We saw that we have furthermore bad news regarding the medical team. Kessie is out, Rebic is not ready, and Pellegrini also out, right? So it's just getting worse and worse. So we'd never get any good news. It's never, hey, this player is back, that player is back. It's always one other player is gone, another two players are gone. So what do you guys think? How do you think this is going to impact tomorrow's game? Where do you see this going? Skillard, you go first.
Well, we shouldn't be worried. And similar to the previous game that we had before this, is that we're not facing a top-level team. Again, no disrespect to Bologna, but they aren't exactly our competitor in terms of the top four. So even with a depleted squad, or you could say a squad that's maybe not on a 100% full fitness level, we should be able to beat them. There's no excuse. But then again, we shouldn't be complacent in the sense that look at what happened to Lazio. Sorry, was it Lazio? No, sorry, Inter. Who was it they beat?
They beat
Sorry,
Lazio.
apologies,
Bologna beat
Lazio.
Lazio. Yeah, they beat Lazio.
Yeah, beat Lazio. So we shouldn't take them for granted. It's just that we got to play our game. And one other thing that I don't want us to do is that to keep looking at the table, because as long as we keep taking care of our own shit, we shouldn't have to worry about how everyone else is playing. I know that a lot of people are commenting in terms of the maths behind. Okay, if this other team drop points and all this, we're we're not even into the quarter of the season, and so we should only be focusing on playing the opponent uh, in front of us. Don't worry about Porto. I mean, Porto's already gone and passed. Just play this game, play to the best level of ability. We got 11 players who are, maybe except for Balotelli, but who are all starting 11 quality. We should be able to win, no doubt.
All right, good. So you're positive about it, right? And you're right, because as far as quality, even though we do have all these absences, as far as quality goes, we do have enough quality to beat Bologna. But let's also not underestimate Bologna, as you beautifully said, because they have been coming from a good series of results. I think this is the best that they have been in a long time. So they're just going through a good positive moment, while we are kind of going through a not a negative moment, not necessarily a negative moment as far as the football, just a negative moment as far as personnel. We're losing a lot of pieces, and so that's basically where things are as far as that goes. But yeah, I agree. What about you, Vasil? What do you think? Guys, we got Red John in the house. Red John is here. What's up, Red John?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Excellent.
Perfect.
Vasil, are you with us? Are you already buying the Manscaped products? Good, I like that.
I'm
See,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm eating. That's why I didn't realize that I had my microphone muted. So,
Okay, okay.
so in terms of this game, I actually was thinking about it. No, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like I woke up in the middle of the night like 2 days ago, and I was thinking about like all the problems that we have. Especially the injuries and stuff. But honestly, I feel like we might as well get it over with all this injuries right now than the second half of the season, because for some reason we always dip in form somewhere around like halfway through the season. There's always like a little deep, like I mean, like we start playing kind of like not good football for a while. So I feel like let's just get over with these injuries. I'm really pissed, but at the same time, what are we supposed to do? I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. So let's just focus on Bologna. Bologna is actually going to be a tough game. I don't know why you guys just think like it's going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be a walk in the park, especially we're playing away. So my heart tells me wants Milan to win, minimal win, but my brain tells me it's going to be a draw.
Okay. Well, listen. Nobody is saying it's going to be easy game. But before that, Nathan, what's up? We got Nathan in the house. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good so far. How you guys doing?
Excellent. All right, Red John. What do you think?
Well, about Bologna,
Yes.
I think we're gonna get a draw versus Bologna. Bologna is just that kind of
Yo,
team.
knock on wood, guys. Why are you okay? Keep on going.
Well, I think we're gonna get a draw because sooner or later we're gonna have to pay the many injuries. Get it? So we, we will not be able to get away like we did versus Verona. Versus Verona, we actually deserve to not get the full 3 points, even though we did a better second half. We didn't really shine. I know that you don't have to shine in order to get the 3 points, and that's why I'm happy about it and everything. But sooner or later, the fact that we keep on every week, every day I wake up, I watch the news about Milan or Reddit or whatever, and I see another guy who's injured or another guy who has a cold. Like, this is unbelievable. Get it? Like,
Yeah.
so there's a reason why uh, injuries matter, and we will find out soon. I hope we don't, but we will find out soon. And it's also a fact that our reserves, even though when you have 10 injuries, you cannot even talk about reserve players. But our reserves are not at the level of the starters. Like the Balo Touré is not at the level of Theo Hernandez, which is obvious, and it's actually even normal. We have no substitute for Diaz. We have to go with Maldini, who's not even Serie A level, in my honest opinion, even though he did.
He's not Serie A level, Maldini.
No, he's not. Even
Why
though
would he? Okay,
he wouldn't start in any team in Serie A. He wouldn't be a starter.
okay.
So if a guy is not a starter in any team in Serie A, then he's not Serie A level by definition. In the sense that he's playing for the team that aims to win the Scudetto, right? And he is our first backup, right? And I'm saying he is our first backup because I have not even seen Messias. Messias has been injured. Messias is a mystery for me. Like he came, he played 30 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever. He got injured again. He was injured before he came. Like I don't know what we're doing. So far, all I can like see is that every single transfer we got this season, at least up until today, the eighth match day, about to come the ninth match day, every single transfer, maybe Giroud not, if you remove Giroud from this equation. But even Giroud, I got my, I'm not entirely happy about Giroud, but anyways, exclude Giroud from this, every single other transfer has been either injured or not at the level. And it's to be honest, it's normal because you cannot keep spending peanuts to buy 30 players and think that you're going to make it every single time. We are
Okay,
betting on
okay.
players.
Let's just keep it on Bologna, and then we'll expand on different arguments. But I get the overall gist of what you're saying. I guess we lost Nathan right now. I was going to go to him. Okay, Nathan, what's up, my man? So what do you think about the Bologna game?
Well, I think we might be able to squeak out like a 1-0, but they're really gonna have to put away their chances early. We already know we don't have much creativity, so they gotta, take the chances we get.
Is that it? Nathan, are you with us?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Pretty much like it. Yeah. That is a good point that you make. You're not going to have any. So therefore, we're not going to.
I cannot hear anything. To be
Roy,
honest.
your sound.
My sound is out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's okay.
That's better.
Is it back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying, look, we're not going to have many creative players. We only have Leao, that is one of our creators. Ibra is back. So Ibra is a big player that can be a creator for us. So we only have those two players that tomorrow can really create and carve up chances. Then, okay, we have Giroud, who's a finalizer. I think Giroud by this time should be match fit. I mean, he's played now 3 or 4 games in and out. So at this time, I'm expecting him to be match fit. So he should be able to connect to those crosses. He should be able to do better physically and peel off the defenders. I'm expecting a difficult game. I'm expecting a game that is going to a lot of suffering. This is those kind of games that the team that knows how to suffer the most is the team that is probably going to win. So I want to go to Red John, and then I want to go to Matthew here. So Red John said Maldini is not a Serie A player. And I want to just give my opinion on that. So Maldini has played in the Serie A. His debut as a starter, he showed that he did really well against Spezia.
No,
scored a goal.
No. He scored a goal against Spezia.
No, he did very well against Spezia.
No, he didn't, because I was the one criticizing him during the whole game. Then he scored a goal. Like this is what we do, and I think every fan base does this. If a player scores a goal, you forget everything else.
No. But
I understand that.
We did an in-depth look at every single play by play
Yes.
he did,
Yes.
and he literally did almost zero mistakes that whole game.
But
Every touch was great. Every one touch was great. He carved up chances. The kid is only 19. You know, like you can't be like Brahim Diaz. When Brahim Diaz was his age, Brahim Diaz was sitting on the bench. Brahim
yeah,
Diaz was sitting on the bench.
exactly, because Brahim Diaz was not the level of the competition he would play in,
Brahim
and
Diaz
this
was sitting
is.
on the bench last year too.
Listen, yes, and the last year he wasn't this Brahim Diaz. Like what I'm saying is, it's just, man, it's normal for an 18 years old or 19-year-old player not to be at the level of the league he's playing in, unless he's, I don't know, world class. And Maldini, I don't think, at least right now, he is not at the level. There's nothing wrong with that. He could be next year. Next year he could be the best player ever. This year he's not on the level, because you see it when Diaz plays and when Maldini plays.
Okay. So you're saying that he's just not mature yet. He's still in the
Exactly. Yeah.
process of becoming mature.
Yes.
Yeah. If Maldini were to play tomorrow against Bologna, I do expect him to have some kind of punch. Obviously, we can't expect too much from Maldini right now, but also we do have Castillo. Castillo
And
is
here,
an added weapon. Yeah.
and here we go again to what I said before. Like, if a player does one good performance, we forget Castillo is gonna suck ass tomorrow. Do you want to bet? Castillo?
Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Because this is who Castillo is, man. He didn't change because he had an okay, because he had an okay performance. Okay, even though we gave him all the thing, the third goal came out of a shitty cross of Castillo. And, like, that goal wouldn't have come if Castillo knew how to cross.
Well, actually, that goal I would say mostly came because of a bad technical clearance from the defender. So we were lucky. I'm not going to argue that. And guys, you guys can jump in the conversation. This is not just me and Red John. Anybody can jump in.
You know, I have to say something here.
Yeah.
I've been noticing a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but in a sense, I don't know if what's the right word, but I understand that Daniele Maldini, has a big shoes to fill. I mean, obviously, we all understand it's very hard to step in after your father, who is the legend, one of the best left backs ever in a game of football. And he's 19, so I would agree to the point that he might be not ready for high level, like top 4 team, but he would slide into like mid table to the bottom table of Serie A. He would slide in. Like, do you think Venezia would not take him and not play him? Maybe not 100% of the time, but he would play like 50% of the time, easy.
I definitely agree with that. I think
so. Like, we cannot be just like, oh, this guy doesn't fit Serie A, blah blah
Right,
blah.
right, right. I don't think
disagree
Red
with
John
that.
was saying that, though. I don't think he was saying that. I
No,
think Red John
that's the way I understood it. That's the way I got it.
I think Red John is just saying he's not ready yet. Just, guys, one thing before we keep on going. If you're not talking, just please keep yourself on mute, so there's not background noise and all of that stuff. But yeah, I think Red John was saying that right now he's not ready, so we can't expect that much from him. I don't think Red John was saying that he's not ever going to be ready, kind of thing.
Exactly right. Thanks for making my case there, because this is exactly what I was saying. And with the better we get, because we are better than we were last year, right? And we are better than we were the year before that, before
Yes.
the last. The better we get, the less time we have to develop players. At least in my view of how Milan should be, because maybe we will become I don't know, a place where players exclusively develop, right? But in my mind, Milan is the player. The better the team gets, the less time you have. So right now, I'd rather play Krunic, even though Krunic as a player tells me nothing. I know he is kind of loved right now together with Castillo and everything. Krunic as a player tells me nothing, especially in the cam position, right? But I'd rather play Krunic right now as a cam, even though Krunic does nothing. Like, he does not substitute Castillo. He does not, God forbid, he does not substitute Diaz. I would rather play him than Maldini. Why? Because Maldini right now is not the evolved Maldini. He is still raw. He is still trying to. That's why for me, and also this. Colombo is in Serie B right now. He has the same age as Maldini, right? I don't know if Maldini is a lot better than Colombo or not, but it, it would have been perfect if Maldini went to a Serie B or even Serie A team. But if they could reassure us that he would get playtime, because I don't think Maldini would get playtime in many teams, if any, in Serie A.
Um, Now the Krunic thing, and guys, again, anybody can just jump in. The Krunic thing, I have a lot of faith in Krunic. Obviously, we're not going to get creativity from Krunic. You're not going to get Krunic that is going to run up players, dribble them, and create a through ball. Basically, he's not going to do what Diaz does. And even Maldini can offer more creative options than Krunic. But Krunic can solidify the midfield. He can be part of those players that are more like role players. He's going to close the spaces, do the simple passes. He's going to do the sliding tackles. So yeah, we're not going to see much creativity from Krunic. 100%. We're just going to see a little bit more quantity from Krunic, and 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 guys, this is what we're going to see tomorrow. We're not going to see a very creative game tomorrow. It's going to
What time
be.
is the game tomorrow, by the way?
I'm not sure. I
I'll
think
admit
it's
it.
the late night game. Probably
It's
Saturdays.
8:45 since Central European time. I don't know how.
1:45 Central Time here. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Krunic has
I,
been.
I
eh,
actually disagree.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Nathan.
I actually disagree with not playing Maldini this game. If these are the games where you actually want to try one or two youngsters, if you can't play them in a game like this, then they should be loaned out. So, and as much as Krunic has impressed me this season, having him in the cam position is just a waste of time, and honestly, we'll just be wasting a substitution at halftime when things clearly won't be going the way we need them to go. So I would much rather have Maldini there and see what he can do, and then if you need to make changes, go ahead and make changes. But it's, as we all know, consistency is what brings form. And if you only get one game out of 4 or 5 months, you're never going to be at the level that you're supposed to be at. So if Maldini can get a few games run of form to where he can really gel with the team, because playing in practice doesn't mean anything. You got to be able to play in the game with the team to truly understand how your teammates are playing in that time. So I think Maldini should get to play. I think it would be better for him to play, honestly.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. I agree that the best way to grow is by playing competitively. And I honestly thought that Maldini should have played against Porto. I would have liked to see Maldini play against Porto because I would have liked to seen him experience a Champions League pace, that kind of pressure. Now, whether or not he plays,
Right. And real quick, not only that, but real quick, not only that, but
yeah,
look at Tonali. Everyone was saying that Tonali wouldn't be. No one but me, honestly, was saying that Tonali would be doing what he was doing since the beginning of this year, and I kept saying he's gotten a few games of consistency, and he's gonna do extremely well. And this is when no one was saying the same thing. So if Maldini
No
can
one
just
but
get a
me.
few games under his belt consistently, then he could end up surprising a lot of people just like Tonali did.
I do. Yeah, it is very possible. As far as Tonali goes, I knew that Tonali was destined to become a top player, but he definitely is getting there much faster than I thought he would. So, yeah, that and it's true. He played because Kessie was out, and that gave him the opportunity to show what he's worth. But I do also agree with Red John that Maldini is a little bit ripe. Sorry, he's not ripe yet, and he needs to grow. He needs to evolve. But but again, there is a thing here that we got to talk about. This game here might be one of the most important games of this. Every game is the most important game of the season, but this game especially because of the other games that are happening. we have a great chance to increase the gap between Inter, Juve, Napoli, or Roma, and this is can only be positive for us. So I want to
Right.
see a team that is going to win, whether it's with Krunic or Maldini. I don't care. We have to win. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the in terms of the game tomorrow, and I don't see why we don't have advantage here, because if you look at it on a per player basis, we have much better players versus their players in the same positions.
Yeah,
So you can't tell me that Liao they have a better player than Liao, they have a better player than Tonali, they have a better player than Benacer, they have a better player than Tomori, they have a better player than Kier or Romagnoli or Calabria even. We have much better players than them. That's why I tip us for the advantage tomorrow.
yes, no, we do have better players, but having better players doesn't mean that we're going to be more creative than usual. It just means that we have better players, so it's going to be difficult for Bologna, but we don't have many options to really give him KOs. We
But
only have
the,
Leao. We only have Leao.
that and also the fact that Bologna's team is a team that has played together. They know how the players around them move. Every player knows where the other guy is going to be here. Us having this many injuries means players are going to play with other players that they have not played that often. Get it? So this smashes your fluidity, the knowing where the other player is going to be at the all time. Even though the players are going to try to adapt to the system of Pioli, I don't think they are going to be able to do it perfectly. Like what Brahim Diaz does, Maldini cannot do right now. Get it? On top of this is the fact that but the Bologna game is just too too important right now. First of all, because we have two direct encounters, Napoli, Roma, and Juventus Inter. So we have to win versus Bologna. It's a must. And as long as I remember, Milan always fucks up matches that they have to win in the campionato, in the league, right? That's why I'm a little bit scared. First of all, and second of all, Bologna is not a team to take with ease because they are ninth in the league. They are basically what separates the seven top teams from the rest. So they are the top of the second campeonato of the other part of the table, right? Because I still think that the top seven teams play a totally different league from the others. The others are still one level below. This is why I think Pioli will try to play to his certainties because he has too many injured players and he does not have much wiggle room right now to give Maldini a
Right.
shot,
I agree
to
with
give
that.
him some experience, to give no. Pioli is gonna try to get and play around his certainties because he doesn't
Yeah.
have impact players on the bench. He does
And
not have Rebic on the bench. He does not have Diaz on the bench.
right.
So this is the reason why.
And I don't and I would do the same thing. I think Pioli, if he does put Krunic there, um, Krunic obviously is a national team player, much more experienced. He probably knows how to handle situations better. Maldini is still in the process of learning this. The game is too important in a time period in which not only we have so many creative players out, but also we have seen that Milan has reverted to a different style of play, which is not as complex as it was because of all these players that are out. So it's going to be a very difficult match, and I agree that Pioli has to go with his certainties tomorrow, and so the Maldini Krunic debate. I think for me, if you want to go with certainties, has to go with Krunic, even though it's going to be ugly. Um, um, anything else you guys want to add to that?
I would say the confidence. It's also we have to understand that what's his name, Daniele Maldini. He doesn't have that confidence yet, so he definitely needs more playing time to gain that confidence.
Right.
I feel like even tomorrow's game, maybe he can start him and then replace him. He can play around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I
So
really
there's a
hope.
chance. There's a chance that he might still play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Some
Yes.
minutes.
And there's a chance he might start. So we don't know what Pioli is going to do. But I really hope that in the Coppa Italia we get to see him a lot, and that's where he gets his minutes.
Coppa
So
Italia and Europa League, man. Those that should be his tournament.
Europa League, guys. Speaking of Europe, so
By the way,
Matthew,
Roy,
yeah, go ahead.
Can I just add one more thing?
Yeah, go.
It's been touched on, I think, previous to press conferences in the league. I don't know why Tonali or maybe Benacer can't play a slightly more advanced role to fill in the number 10. I think that's something that maybe has been toyed with, mentally by Pioli. He did mention it during one of the press conferences. So that will be interesting to see because we do have Bakayoko back, we still have Krunic. So we do have subs in case something does go wrong. But as a start, I don't see an issue why we can't start maybe Tonali or Benacer in number 10 if we are that worried about creativity.
You know what? I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah, well, that's because Pioli is not known to do things like that. That's why we know Pioli is for whatever reason only plays certain players out of position. It won't experiment with other players, despite everyone else knowing they can play them. But we know Pioli, that's just not what he does. So I wouldn't even attempt to expect something like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't play Tonali there. I think Tonali, out of all the midfielders, is the one that has the most vertical game. Guys, sorry, Rajan, I think it's yeah, sorry, is the one that has the most vertical game, and also he has that instinct of the last play. Maybe if you substitute Krunic and Krunic and Tonali in those roles, you're probably going to get a little bit more creativity. Yeah, I think so too. And I don't think you're going to lose any of the quantity either. So I don't know. I guess I'm sure Pioli has tried it in training, and for some reason it didn't work or he didn't like it.
Yeah, but
Uh,
that just shows his inflexibility as a coach and his truly limited understanding of the capabilities of the players that he has. Because when you're in situations like this, you've got to be a little bit more flexible. And the fact that he doesn't try certain things is just really annoying. Because then when you see it during the game, how rigid his like thinking really is, and it's just like, well, if he can just break out of that shell, he would become it would advance him a little bit further at coaching wise.
hmm. Guys, listen. I want to get to this comment here, and then I want to get to the other comments too. We have a lot of comments here. Can we talk about why Pioli tried a 4-3-3 against Porto? Really confused with that decision, and it backfired hard. Benacer
But
really saved us in the mid.
he,
I did not see a
he
4-3-3.
yeah, he didn't. I think it was just the screen in which they
Yeah, it
displayed
was
the
just a
formation
screen.
that was wrong. Yeah. We
Yeah,
were
Yeah,
yeah,
four
yeah,
two
yeah,
three
yeah,
one.
Correct. Yeah, it was a 4-2-3-1. It definitely was not a 4-3-3.
In that
Uh,
Latvian game, the same thing happened. They showed a 4-3-3 in
Yeah, exactly.
the
Yeah.
blue screen.
these guys, man, not only they're corrupt as hell, UEFA, but they don't even do their homework. Listen, I have spoken a lot about the Porto game. You guys, some of you guys were in the post match and you spoke a lot about it. Is there anything you guys want to add about on that before we look at these other comments and keep it on the Serie A?
Let's just move on, man.
No, I just want to say one thing quickly, and
Yeah.
not just about the Porto game, but about our Champions League game. I know that we lost 3 out of 3. How we lost it, I guess, it's a separate debate. But guys, on a positive note, and maybe the only positive takeaway that I can think of, we didn't get smashed. Because do you remember before all this Champions League games started, we were telling ourselves, okay, we're gonna lose, at least don't get smashed. Well, at least we didn't get smashed, so it's not that bad. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. A loss is a loss, but on a positive note, we didn't get smashed.
You're saying that after watching Roma, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. I forgot about Roma getting demolished yesterday by that Norwegian club where our boy is from. Hard.
Well,
Yeah, but we played them, Bodo Glimt. They almost beat us too, by the way.
yeah, very good team. Norway right now has a good generation of footballers. One thing I want to say about that game that definitely was not in Roma's favor. The pitch
Artificial pitch. Yeah.
the pitch is turf, correct, and the weather is just Arctic weather. So those things do affect the game. But I don't know if you guys saw the post match conference that Mourinho said.
Yeah,
Man, like
he basically said it's my fault, but these shit players. This is basically what he said.
Listen, I'm telling you, dude. That kind of language, you're gonna lose the locker room if you talk like
I
that.
think the bench players are already against him, like 100%.
Oh
Like
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
their
everyone.
team B. They didn't start their first team against Bologna. That was their team B.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is when you go in a press conference after the match, after losing 6-1, I cannot even agree with what he said in the fact that all the players of Bodo Glimt had more quality than our B team, yada yada yada. 6-1, bro. Like, where are your tactics? Like,
Right.
even I don't know, a shit team comes with tactics. They don't look 6-1. Otherwise, we would see 6-1 everywhere.
I,
Liverpool
I,
has a much better quality than ours players,
I,
right?
I
They
do
didn't
want
beat
to
us
say
6-1.
something though, Raja. I do want to
Mhm.
say something that turf is very different from grass. So in turf, the ball goes much faster, like
Faster, yeah.
much faster. So if you're not used to it and you don't have your a team that has much chemistry together, I can see why you will lose. But 6-1 is still a lot. Um, but I think Mourinho made such a big blunder in the words he said. If I was one of those players, I'd literally feel embarrassed. You know, I'd feel like shit. I'm not worthy to be in this
I
club.
mean, they should feel that way. They're the ones on the field. I mean, shit. Coaching can only do so much for you. At the end of the day, the players are the ones on the field that have to learn how to freaking defend, how to shuffle their feet when the ball's getting passed side to side. Those are things the coach cannot do for you. Those are things as a player you need to know how to do. So if you're caught
Yeah,
ball watching, you can't shuffle your feet. There's lack of communication. You should feel like garbage if you get destroyed like that.
no,
So
yeah,
I mean,
of course the players, yeah, of course the players are gonna feel like garbage, but also we have to put in consideration these players are not players that play all the time together, so there's not much chemistry. But again, these are the players that you're stuck with for the next few months. You know, you pretty much told these players that you're stuck with in a locker room that they're not worthy, and you went really hard on them. Like you kind of have to understand the psychology of the players because you do not want your to lose your players in the Serie A because if you
No.
lose your players, they don't fight for you, man. Europe is going to be just a dream and nothing else.
Yep, and not just that, he also said in another interview, Roma only has 13 players. Like, dude, what are you
Right,
talking
right.
about?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, this is embarrassing.
yeah, yeah. He definitely, guys. I have a suspicion that Mourinho is already at Newcastle. This is my conspiracy theory. This is
I,
my conspiracy theory.
I don't think Newcastle want Mourinho. I don't think anyone in the Premier League wants Mourinho.
You don't think so?
No, I think Newcastle will hire Fonseca. Actually, that's what I think.
You think they'll hire Fonseca?
Yeah,
Fonseca,
the,
Fonseca is gonna coach Ukrainian national team, man.
there
That's
are
what.
there are already rumors about Fonseca to Newcastle, like them offering him 6 million net, this and that.
Hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but again, Roma once again in Europe shows what they're all about. Just a disaster, an
Nothing.
embarrassment.
They never been about Europe. That team sucks.
That team will never be about Europe. They will always. It's all about the derby for Roma and Lazio.
Exactly.
All they care about is the derby and banter. That's all they care about.
Well,
And I got sorry. Let me say this and then keep on going. I want to say the reason why the Serie A is a low-level league is because of Roma and Lazio. They are the two teams to blame. Roma in primis.
I
Those
disagree.
are the two teams that have brought down the level of the Serie A. Because if those two teams had the European mentality and wanted to win in Europe, the Serie A level would be much higher. But all they give a shit about is making fun of each other at the derby.
I disagree. I think the level of Serie A has three guilty teams. First of all, Juventus. Second of all, Inter. Third of all, AC Milan. These three teams
Well, I wouldn't put
have have,
Juventus in there.
have destroyed Serie A.
I wouldn't put
Not
Juventus in there.
not Juventus is the first one, like with a gold
Well,
medallion. Like,
Look,
it's not
look,
even close.
look. We can have this. We've had this conversation many times. Juventus is the only team in these past 10 years that
That has
enjoyed.
embarrassed us in
No,
Europe
no, no,
every
no,
single
no. But
time. Yeah.
listen, what do they say? In order to miss a penalty, you have to go and shoot it. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Inter been? Where's Milan been? Where's Roma been? They don't step up. At least Juventus steps up and puts
Steps
their
up
face
what?
there. It
To-
doesn't matter. At
to
least they
do
put
what?
their face there. At least they're putting their face. You take Juventus out of the picture, Serie A is inexistent.
Yes.
Serie A is inexistent.
Serie A has had the shittiest period of the last, at least as long as I'm alive, and even before that, 20 years before that, the shittiest period ever when Juventus started winning every single season. The whole and Juventus was winning because the quality of the whole league was shit, and the quality of the whole league was shit because Juventus tried to pull a buyer, go to your biggest rival and buy their best player.
Yeah, you see, this
Like
is. You
what?
see, you're baiting me right now. You're
No,
baiting me.
no, I'm
No,
not.
you're
I'm not.
baiting me.
I'm
You
just
are
saying
baiting me
Juventus is a shit
because
team.
this is what you're saying makes absolutely no sense. It
Why?
makes no sense. You're trying to bait me in this Juventus so you guys can call me a Juve fan and all this crap. But what you guys are saying is just absolutely incredibly just wrong. Juventus, and I say it hurts me. Don't make me fucking say this, guys, because it hurts to say this. I mean, look what Eastbourne showed us a statistic in the chat right now, a few hours ago, right, or last night. Milan last 0 points. Roma 6-1. Inter UEFA League. Napoli doing poorly, except they had a good result. Lazio not doing. The only team in Europe that just beat the European champions, that is first, no goals, is fucking Juve. I don't want to say that. I don't want to sound like a Juventus fan. I don't give a shit about Juventus, but they make. What am I supposed to do? I'm just being realistic. It's the only team that has showed that they care about fucking trying to win. All the other teams have not.
Trying to win what?
It doesn't matter. Something. But where are the other teams? This is what I don't get. You want to
Well-
banter a team that puts its face in the mix, but then you want to think, oh, we're so cool because we're fucking nowhere to be seen. But at
No,
least
no.
Juventus is there. At least they
No,
put
no,
their
no.
fucking
No.
face in the mix. How
That's-
can you? That
I,
does not.
I said 3 guilty teams, and I said Milan, Inter, and Juventus. I didn't just say Juventus. See, like you hear your
No,
team's
no, no.
name.
Because I don't
you
agree
hear your
that
team's
you
name and
cannot.
you
You
ignore the other two.
cannot put Juve in this. Juve is a team that got into 2 Champions League finals. It's a team that right now, even though they lost Cristiano Ronaldo, they still fucking doing decent in Europe. They still have a really good roster. Milan has been missing in action, guys. Where is Milan? I remember a Milan for 25 years that was always there in top of Europe, always fighting for the Champions League, always trying to kick ass. Where have they been? All I've seen is Juventus there. What the fuck do you expect me to say? Oh, Juventus suck because they're trying
Yeah.
to do
Yes.
well, but Juventus, we're great.
Yes.
But Milan, we are great because we don't do shit. Because we
Yes,
are trying to.
because
No.
you-
We are great because we, for the fucking last 10 years, have been trying to fight for the Europa League. That makes
No.
us great.
No.
Come on, man. This is
That-
absolute bullshit.
No,
I am
'cause-
not a. You guys are making me sound like a Juve fan with this just bad. These are bad Twitter tribal takes.
I am not saying that, man. I said Milan is guilty as well. Like, I don't know why you keep on saying that I said that Milan is the cool guy. No, I'm saying Milan is guilty as much as Inter is guilty as well. But the reason why Juventus is
No. What the reason
guilty
why?
is super guilty is because Juventus are just a more scarso Bayern Munich.
Okay.
This is the reason.
So you're
This
saying
is the
because they have the finances and because they have the institution, because they created the resources, of course that's what teams do, guys. That's what
Yeah.
teams do. You go and buy the best players. Aren't
And
we
then-
always fucking saying, hey, we want to get this player, we want to get that player, we want to Alan, we want Mbappe, we want
No,
this player, we
no,
want that. We want. Okay, would you want Koulibaly?
But
Yes
wait.
or no? Yes
The
or
way
no?
it's-
Would you want Koulibaly?
Yes,
If Milan tomorrow buys Koulibaly, would you be happy?
yes, but
If
listen,
Milan
it's not
tomorrow
that
go and
money.
buy Osimhen, would you be happy?
Yes, but listen,
If Milan tomorrow go and buy Dybala, would you be happy?
listen.
If
need-
Milan tomorrow go and buy Lautaro Martinez, would you be happy?
No,
what kind
no.
of debate is this, guys?
I
This
don't
makes
want no
no
shit
sense.
to Lautaro Martinez. Are you kidding me? Fuck that guy.
If Milan
This
tomorrow go and buy Barella, would you be happy?
he wouldn't start at Milan. Listen,
If Milan tomorrow goes and buys the best players of the Serie A, would you be happy? Yes or no?
no.
No, you wouldn't be happy. You want Milan to buy the shittier players and fight
No.
for the Europa League.
No.
Come on.
No.
Guys,
If I want Milan,
this is baiting
listen,
me. You're
listen,
just trying to
God,
bait me
come
into
on.
a fucking stupid conversation.
Listen, I want Milan to go and buy the best players of the Premier League. I want
Okay.
Milan-
And in order to do that,
Yeah.
you have to have a really big fat wallet. And
Yes.
neither Juventus or Milan can do that.
No. Juventus had, because with 60 million you can go and buy a really, really good player. The problem is that you don't own the other teams like you own the teams in Italy.
Guys, this is so dumb, man.
This is how Juventus does it,
Guys,
and
come
this
on,
is
man.
and this is
Sorry,
why
Thomas.
and this is why mixed with the incompetence of Milan and Inter as well, because this Italy has 3 teams. Even though we say 7 teams, this and that, Italy has 3 teams and 4 other teams that circle around trying to be big teams. Italy, this is the fact. Italy has 3 big teams. 3.
What does not
Forza
make
Juve.
sense? Yeah, sorry, Skillet, go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I just want to say that for Juve, and one thing that I have against them, okay, maybe it's not too directly in part of this conversation, is that no other team has the same opportunities as Juve. Look at the deals they're making. How come we don't get those deals?
Guys,
But
seriously.
no,
But because they have
listen.
more talent in getting these deals done, guys.
No, come on now. But
Hey, we are losing the best fucking midfielder in Italy because we messed up.
I
Okay?
agree.
Juventus is not doing that. Milan is
Yes.
doing that. It's not
Yes.
fucking Juventus's fault that Milan can't fucking keep Kessie.
No, but it's Juventus's fault that Juventus can buy 2 players worth 100 million without paying them.
Man, this is bullshit.
100
Stop
million.
saying this. It's not true.
It's true.
If you come here, you gotta talk facts.
It's true.
Show me the fucking proof that Juventus has not fucking paid what they're supposed to pay in their contract for Chiesa. Right now,
Yes.
Juventus is supposed
Yes.
to pay 40 million. Show me the fucking evidence that they did not pay that
Juventus-
40 million. Show me the
No.
fucking evidence.
You are
Show me the evidence.
You-
Don't just say it. Show me the evidence.
Juventus made the deal. Listen. Juventus made the deal with Fiorentina
What
to
the
get
fuck?
their best player on
Yeah.
loan for
Yeah.
2 years
Yeah.
with option.
Yeah. Yeah.
With option
Yeah.
that could turn into obligation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Their best players for 60 million.
You know who? And Milan spent 25 million on Castillejo.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen.
Bravi,
listen.
campioni,
Oh my
campioni, siamo campioni, con Castillejo, siamo campioni. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, guys.
Listen,
I want to make a correction, guys.
First of all-
18 million for Castiglione.
Yeah, well, Roy only focuses on Juve's deals. He doesn't really focus on Milan's, but it's okay. It's okay. Listen.
Oh, because guys, you're saying
Rajan,
shit that to
listen,
me
man,
is so wrong,
But it's not wrong.
and you believe it, and
Yeah.
then I sound like I'm a fucking Juve fan because because I have to correct all this
No.
bullshit that you're
And let's
saying.
be
But
realistic.
you don't.
Let's be realistic. If AC Milan had the same type of money that Juventus did, you guys would also want Milan to take the best players from our rivals.
No.
There's not a
I-
single human being on this
No.
world that would
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
There's no way.
No.
That's a lie. Because
No.
there's no way. Let's say Zaniolo was on Bologna instead of coming from whoever he came from. Let's say he was on Bologna. You trying to
Mhm.
tell me you would not poach him from that team? Bullshit.
Yes, of course. What?
Okay
are you kidding
then.
me?
So it's okay then. So
How is that-
don't
how
say
is that the same?
don't say because you're saying Juventus in the time period that Italy was bad was taking all the players from the team. They were trying to get the players.
No.
But Milan would do the exact same thing, and you would not be.
No, I
You
talked
would
about
not be
taking,
fucking mad
taking
about it.
players from direct competition, man.
You would not complain about
you know what I'm
taking
saying,
players
man?
from direct competition. You would not complain.
This is
If we
okay.
had-
Okay.
I would.
All right. Red John.
If we
Mhm.
no way, there's no way
Red
that you would,
Red
you would
John.
be complaining.
I would.
We took Nesta from Lazio. At that time,
Yes.
Lazio was direct competition. We took Rui
Yes.
Costa from Fiorentina.
No, listen, wait.
No. Listen,
No,
you listen.
no.
We took Rui Costa from
You listen,
Fiorentina.
No, because
We took Inzaghi.
No.
So what does that make us? That makes us
You
bad.
are wrong. No, you are wrong, man. With what you're saying. Nesta didn't even want to come to Milan. Nesta was forced to leave. He
Yeah.
was forced.
And we got him.
Nate,
Yeah,
Nate,
because he
Nate.
was forced to leave.
And by the
we
way,
got it.
by the way, Juventus gave Napoli 100 million for Higuain,
Yes.
and that 100 million. Look at what Napoli built right now. So what are you talking about? What are you talking?
Hey, Nate.
What I'm
Nate,
talking about-
Let's place a bet, man. Who's gonna win this debate? Where's Nate? Nate cannot hear me. Okay. I want to put. I want
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I was just saying that no one here would be upset if we took the best players from our direct rivals, and in return with that, we did much better than the Champions League. There is not a single person here that would say, "Oh man, I feel so bad that Milan took
But this
these
is
great
not,
players are
Right.
doing
Listen,
so
listen,
bad."
listen.
Come on, Red John.
No,
You're arguing
no,
this.
Red John, no way,
Listen.
bro. You're full of shit right now, bro. I'm sorry, you're full
Oh
of
my
shit
God,
right now,
Nathan,
100%. 100%.
bro.
the
No
problem,
way.
listen, again, just let me speak. The problem here is that you are not understanding me right. My problem here is not that taking best players from the competition it does not make happy the fans. Of course, fans are happy. I don't care about how fans feel. Well, all you're telling me is, oh, the fans would be happy. Okay, I'm okay with that. What I'm what I'm making the case here for is the fact that by taking the best players from the competition, you weaken the league.
Who gives
Man,
a
they
shit?
do-
What
they
the
do
fuck
that
are you
in
talking?
every-
It is not
Guys,
Juventus's job
They
or
do
Milan's
that
job
in every league.
to
Right
care.
now, listen.
To care about that.
Right
Red
now-
John, so Red John, if you get the money when they buy those players, it is up to the club to allocate those funds how they wish. That is not
Sure.
if we gave Bologna 7 million for a player, they should be able to take that 70 million
Listen,
and go
there's
out
a
and
reason.
get 4 or 5
There's
decent players that will improve their squad. And if they don't do it,
there's
that is their fault. That is their fault.
there is a reason why the
That is their
EPL
fault.
is there is a reason why the EPL is 30 fucking levels above Serie A. That's why
because the last team of the
Oh my
EPL
God,
makes
just let
more
me
money
talk,
than
man.
AC Milan.
Yes. But
Because
this
of
is my
TV
point, man.
rights. Because
No,
of TV
but-
rights. It's not
How-
Juventus's job
But
to be
please
a
stop shouting, man.
charity.
Fucking
No,
hell.
because
Fucking
this
hell.
argument is
just
crazy.
Just
It's
let me
crazy.
talk because you make no sense. Just let me talk. There's a reason why the EPL shits on Serie A. That's why Serie A is a shit level. Like whatever player does well in Serie A, you don't even know if he's a good player or not because the level is shit. Okay, this is why Italian teams go to play versus English teams. They somehow win the first half, and you know for sure that they will lose the second half. You just know. You just know that the best team in Serie A right now, Napoli, goes 2-2 versus Leicester. Versus Leicester 2-2, man. Because this is the level here. The level here is
But
trash.
this-
And
okay.
the level here, wait, just let me talk, man. I'm not finished. The level here is trash because you go and take players from the competition. You don't let the
I
competition breathe, and not just that. You make the competition give you the players with a 2 years delay payment.
Are you listening to what you're saying? You are saying that the reason why Napoli tied with Leicester is because of Juve. You are deranged,
No,
my
I'm
man.
not-
You
but-
have
but
Juve
you
deranged
listen.
syndrome.
No,
That is the
this is
truth.
unbelievable.
You have
This is unbelievable.
JDS.
This is unbelievable.
A lot of Milan, too many Milan fans.
When did I
listen
mention?
to me.
When did I
Listen to
mention
me.
you?
Two Milan fans
This
have
is unbelievable.
Juve deranged syndrome. Stop it, guys. Stop this shit about Juve. Why do you let Juve get to your head like this? Who gives
This
a
is
fuck about
unbelievable.
them?
This is
They're trying.
unbelievable.
They're trying to win. They're trying to win. So what? And now,
This is
now
unbelievable.
Hey guys,
And Red John, you talk about the EPL. You talk about
Mhm.
the EPL being better.
No.
Yeah, in the
I'm not
beginning,
talking about it.
in
It's
the
a fact.
beginning,
It's a
no,
fact.
no,
It's not
no,
even.
yeah, listen, and I understand that,
I'm not talking
but
about.
in the beginning, these EPL, uh, the EPL didn't have good players. Only a few teams had good players, and that was just Manchester United
Yes.
and Manchester and
Yes.
Chelsea. But the rest of the league was shit. So
Yeah.
It's not that they couldn't go to the other teams to get players. Those other teams didn't have good enough players to play on their team. So what they did was go out to other leagues and buy those better players. But they didn't.
But wait,
But they
wait. Because
didn't.
then
No. They didn't go to those. They didn't go to teams like Leicester. They didn't go to
Tell
teams
me-
like City. They didn't go to teams
tell
like
me-
West Ham
tell
and
me
strip
one.
them of their players because their players were shit.
Tell me one equivalent of the EPL where, at any time, it doesn't matter, where Manchester United went and bought the best player of Liverpool. Tell me one. One.
I'll tell
Name me
you,
one, man.
they didn't
One.
have to. It's what I'm telling you. They didn't
but-
have to.
but
No,
this
listen,
is
no, because you're not
ridiculous.
gonna let me finish. You're not gonna let me finish. They didn't have to because those players after 2007, those Liverpool after that completely fell off the map, just like how AC Milan is right now. So why would you go to a
2005.
team?
Why didn't they buy it in 2005?
How are they gonna buy Liverpool players in 2005 that just won the Champions League?
Ollie says, Michael Owen.
But-
Guys,
but-
You see how
Richard,
that sounds?
you
That
are
sounds
just
stupid.
trying to bait me into a
Mhm.
Juve discussion. You're doing a good job at it. Well done.
Mhm.
Well done. You did a good job at getting me all riled up.
Can now AC Milan fans talk for a second here?
Okay, go.
Because
Go ahead.
I'm honestly, man, my
Tell me,
Eastern
Roy,
European patient is
Roy,
running really close to the low
Tell
level,
me,
man, right
Roy,
now.
tell me, because I think for a little second you believed Roy's all his comments, and you were about to fire up, man. And you weren't able to
everybody
contain
knows my
yourself.
opinion.
Fuck you now.
You know, everybody.
Vesio, go ahead. Vesio, let me hear what you
Everybody knows here my opinion about Juventus, and I'm gonna just say one thing, and let's move on, guys, because we're literally like off the rails.
No. I want to say something else as well, because my whole, like the whole argument that I was trying to make was not based on Juve, but if Roy hears Juve, he becomes a warrior, man, and he talks only about Juve. I'm not even mentioning Juve. like, get it?
No. I have to correct that. When I hear that the reason why the Serie A is doing so poorly, and you tell me Juve is the main reason, and
Yes.
then I'm looking at what is happening on the field, and I'm seeing the Juve is the only team that is trying to win the Champions League in Italy. They're the only team that are trying to win it, that they've been trying to win it. So how the fuck can you tell me that Juve is the main reason when Inter and Milan, Roma and Lazio are fucking picnics on Sunday, fucking losing against Verona, losing against fucking shit teams, while Juventus is trying to win the Champions League? What kind of discussion is this?
tried to win the Champions League, and they would have gotten to the final if it wasn't for shit referee decisions, actually. So right now, actually, I'm very offended
What's going on here, man?
that you are shitting on Roma.
hey, guys, seriously,
That
now,
being said-
hey, okay, listen, guys, I've been listening. Me and Skiller have been sitting here, just like observing this whole thing here. And first, it was all good and fun, but honestly, now it's turning into like he said, she said. Like you guys are not hearing each other. Red John is talking over you. Roy is yelling at Red John. It's turning into like a soap opera, man.
Roy,
I mean, I understand.
Roy yells
normal,
every
but-
time you mention Juventus, but what can I do?
I mean,
But listen,
Roy,
just-
Red John, Roy knows
just-
my opinion. I not just fucking hate you. I want them to fucking die, man. Like,
Guys,
yeah,
I do
I
not.
understand.
I do
I
not
understand.
have. Guys, listen. For me, the best feeling in the world is beating Juve. That is the best feeling in the world. So stop trying to make this argument that I'm a Juve fan and all this stupid shit. It's not about that. It's just that you're saying some really dumb stuff, man. That's
No,
what's wrong.
I know, but just let me finish it. I said Juve is a big part, just like Bayern Munich. Just like Bayern Munich is a big part of the reason, even though they are the only team. They are Juve, but on steroids, like Juve, but competent. Get it? Bayern Munich are what Juventus wishes that they were, but they cannot because they don't have the DNA. But the problem here is not that. It's because I I think Bayern is the reason why, but Bundesliga is not competitive because Bayern destroys everything. Bayern goes there and fucks you.
Who gives a
Just-
fuck about the Bundesliga, my man? Who gives a shit about? We're talking about the Serie A. The Serie A has always been
We are
Milan,
talking-
Inter,
we are
and
talking-
Juve.
Yes, we are talking about the Serie A, the fourth best league in Europe
Fifth.
right now. No, fourth right
Fifth,
now because
fifth,
fourth.
fifth,
But it's
fifth,
it's
fifth.
not a matter of opinion, Roy. It's
It is.
these are measured stuff, and we are
Yeah, it's fifth.
actually, as a matter of fact, right now we are third. Serie A is third
I
right
would
now.
say fifth.
But it doesn't matter what you would say, Roy.
No, but what you're saying is ridiculous, Red John. Do you hear to me how ridiculous it sounds? Like you're talking shit about Juve. You're like, we don't have a fucking point in the Champions League, and
Oh my
those
God,
motherfuckers
this guy for
are
real,
just
man.
beat the European champ. Listen, I will
Look
talk
how
shit.
happy
No,
he is,
no,
man.
Red John.
Just let me
Listen to
finish,
me.
bro.
Listen to me. No, you listen to me. I will talk shit about Juve when we are first, when we
Yes.
beat the European champions, and they can't fucking score
You
a
would
point.
never.
That's
You would
when I will
never.
talk. No,
You would
no, because
never.
this shit is too easy. It's too easy.
Listen.
Listen, when we get to that level and they're below us, I will talk shit about them.
They
No,
are
That's-
below us, guys. And
No,
the
you
only
won't.
thing they have going on
No,
is
you
Champions
won't,
League.
Roy,
We're
because
fighting for
they,
Scudetto.
they are
That's it.
below us in
Finish.
Serie A right now. You ain't saying shit because you cannot go against your
No,
team.
but first of
And
all,
I understand
first
that.
of
I
all,
understand that.
first of all, I do not engage in this stupid tribalism that
Okay.
you guys like to engage in. I don't give a shit about that. To me, this is what the pleb does. They engage in tribalism. For me, football clubs are football institutions. I could easily work for any football club. I don't know. Oh, I don't like that team. I would never work for that team. I don't think of it this way. I don't look at football that way. Each club is just a football institution. So it doesn't matter. The whole tribalist thing, Juventino, Milanista, Interista, I don't give a fuck about that. That to me,
But
that's stupid.
listen,
That's what
how
if you
can
like.
say, listen, this is unbelievable. How can you say tribalism when you are here breaking our balls about Italy all the fucking time?
Yeah,
That's
my tribe is Italy. My tribe is Italy.
tribalism 101, man.
My tribe is Viseria. Right. My tribe is Viseria because
And-
that's what I care about.
And it's my
And in
tribe too.
Viseria, I am only seeing Juve trying to
Where?
win the Champions League.
But no,
No,
but
where the fuck is Milan, my man? Where the fuck is Milan?
Here we go.
Where the fuck is
Yes.
Milan?
Yes.
what is wrong with Roy today?
Where is
He-
Milan?
He's
Red
trying
John,
to listen.
where is Milan? Tell me.
Who is
Where
trying to
have
win?
we been? Where have we been? Guys,
Who is
you're
trying to
pissing
win
me
Serie
off.
A,
You're
Roy?
fucking
And
pissing me off.
let's listen.
We're
listen,
trying
Roy.
to. Those fuckers won 9 in a row, and we're trying. Listen, no,
Listen, Roy,
this
Roy,
conversation
listen.
is done. Done.
No.
You have taken it not into Narnia, but the
Roy,
fucking next
Roy,
level. We
listen,
are
Roy.
deep in the fucking mountains in Narnia trying to hunt for gold that does not fucking exist, man.
Roy,
Bullshit.
let's-
This argument
listen,
is
listen,
absolutely
Roy,
fucking bullshit.
Let's remove the Champions League for a bit.
Shit, man.
Let's talk exclusively about Serie A, so we can shit together on Juventus, right? You're drinking true, man. You're drinking true. We are
Oh my
8 points
God,
above
man.
them.
This is some
Let's shit on Juventus together, man.
guys. I have to say this
It's-
before I forget it. I have to say it. I was actually not in a very good mood before I came to this stream, but this shit, man, brought me back alive, man. I'm like alive again.
You are welcome. You are
Oh
welcome.
my God,
Yes,
man.
there it is. Look, Moab said it clearly. This is not about I'm a Juve fan. It's just reality. Reality is every league must have representatives who fight to win the CL. And Juve is the only team in Serie A who tried in the last decade. That is just
Maybe-
that is a fact.
Maybe,
That is a fact. So you telling me that no, come on, you're just trying to
Maybe-
bait me. Hey,
listen,
Red John,
maybe-
you
maybe-
expertly,
listen.
I'm gonna mute you right now. I'm gonna mute you. You expertly baited me into this conversation. Good job on you for that. Well done. And now people can say I sound like a Juve fan. Good job. All right, go ahead.
Listen. Maybe
That was the
Napoli.
agenda for today. It sounds
Hey,
like
listen, Roy. Maybe Napoli would have won. Listen. Maybe Napoli would have won the Champions League if only they had Higuain, man. But they didn't.
Oh, my God.
So in my book, Juventus not only did they take Higuain, but they stole Napoli's legitimate Champions League.
Okay, but listen,
Unbelievable.
listen to me, my man. In order to make a deal, two people have to say yes. Okay,
Yes.
if Napoli said, "Yeah, I'll take the 100 million, no problem."
Yeah.
So why are you blaming Juventus for that?
because
Oh my god, guys! I'm so tired of defending Juve. It's fucking making me feel sick. Stop with this bullshit.
Listen. I'm a little bit hyped because I saw. I don't know if you know, but there's there's a Netflix show. There's a Netflix show about Juventus. But anyways, listen. My problem here is not the fact that they gave money because they paid Napoli the 100 million.
Stop. Let's not talk about that. Stop.
Listen. My only problem is I take a line and then I see that the line is parallel to the line that I make for Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, and this is when I'm unhappy because I'm like, holy shit, man! Juventus is like
No.
Munich,
The
but
difference.
it's
Listen,
like Munich, but a shittier version. This is what makes me sad.
the
Makes me sad.
difference is that in the Bundesliga there is only Bayern.
And Borussia Dortmund.
But realistically, there's only. Sorry, you have a lot of noise coming from your.
Mhm.
Like a high pitched noise. I'm just going to mute you for a second. There's a lot of. Okay, so in the Bundesliga, you have only Bayern, really. That is a really big club. Okay, then Borussia Dortmund comes in on there. In Italy, you have 3 really big clubs. And one big club tried to stay big. They tried their best, and they kind of had bad moments in Europe and all that crap. But the other 2 clubs, Milan and Inter, were absent. So why the fuck should I be saying, come on, man, stop this, stop it, just stop.
Roy, I have to tell you something, man. I like your style, bro. I really do. Especially with the microphone, man. I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm about listen. I'm about to buy a microphone just so I can shout to.
Oh,
with the
shit.
headphones, I'm not sure
Hey,
about it.
yeah, let's not get to that next stage of shouting, man, because I think that's gonna just destroy everything.
Well,
Let's just keep it this nice profile that we have going on here. Just let Roy shout, man. That's the best, man. I love it, man. I was making video. Skillet saw it, man. I was just filming this whole thing. Oh my god! I'll show it to my grandkids and say, "You see, that's the real AC Milan fans, man, with the passion, man."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Anyway, guys, listen. So let's see where else we can take this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, I have a topic actually.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for you guys to finish up your deal here. And I don't know if you guys heard, but there's rumor going around the last 2-3 days. Kind of like I thought it was kind of one of those off, not really serious one, but apparently it could happen. Isco to Milan in January.
Isco to Milan, huh?
Yeah.
Like, wait, did you just stop us? Our beautiful conversation about Juventus.
Yeah.
Talk about fucking Isco.
I diplomatically
Like,
kind of switched subject, man.
Isco is a finished player. Maybe Juventus will get it.
Oh my god, man. I didn't expect this to go this way, man. This conversation
It's
today.
the best thing ever. What are you talking about?
But in transfer business, I do want to ask you guys' opinions on Kamara. It seems that this Kamara thing is heating up because Cassie still has not signed.
Yeah, but the thing is,
they
there are
give him ultimatum. You know that Maldini
Yeah,
and
exactly, but-
Massaro.
there are no reputable sources saying that we are close. There are just random guys. I think one of the guys reporting, I think even the first one reporting is the same guy who was spamming this summer that the Vlasic deal is done, this and that, Giuliani or whatever his name was. So yeah.
I'm still waiting for Chiesa to show up, by the way, to Casa Milan. I think that's the the report I'm still believing in until this day.
But honestly, guys, if let's say Isco will cut his salary or not ask even the salary he's making in Real Madrid to come to Milan, because he understands that he's not going to play in Real Madrid. He's done there. Would you take him if he takes a reasonable salary as a backup or no? Not whatsoever. What's
Well,
their opinion?
if he comes to AC Milan, that means that either Messias or Maldini are out. I mean, I don't want Maldini to be out. I want Maldini to stay. I would rather keep Maldini, and I mean, I know that's crazy, but I'd rather develop Maldini than Isco, and use those salary money for something else, someone else. So that's where I stand with that. And Messias, I got to see him first. We got to see how he plays. We got to see what he can do with the team. I mean, this guy has missed the first quarter of the tournament. So until I see him, I can't really say. But if I were to give you an opinion right now, I'd rather keep Maldini and develop him.
So no from Roy, and then Skillard. What do you have to say?
That's a no for me as well. With the money that maybe if Isco was to drop his salary, I think he would still ask for maybe even 5 million net. With that amount of money and with the Ibra, I think most likely leaving at the end of the season, I would go all in for Benzema. You know,
You think? Wait, but is Benzema like his contract is up this year? Or
he's
something?
on a year by year contract, I think.
We can't afford Benzema.
But to be
Yeah,
honest,
he's on
man,
10 million net, by the way.
he's still very good, man. I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna leave Real Madrid, unfortunately. I'm telling
And
you
he's
guys,
also 10 million net.
you guys been. I told you guys like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know if you watched Champions League. I said our ideal replacement of Ibra is this guy called Hallander from Ajax. He's a striker number 9, and I feel like he could be a good replacement. You know, he's still young, he's tall, strong, and he's scoring left and right. Like Champions League, he scored already like 7 goals or something. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, Sebastian
quick,
Haller,
what's the topic?
Topic was about Isco coming to Milan in January. There's rumors.
Oof. Oh,
You against?
Please,
or
no.
Yes or no? No. Okay, you're no.
that's a no. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's here. No,
Why-
I'm
David?
no too.
Because he doesn't have the energy required to press how we like to press, and then come back and help out the defense even a little bit. He's a good player. When he's on the ball, he's hard to. He has good vision. Like, I'm not gonna say he's a bad player. He has good vision. He has good skill. But the problem is, our team requires a lot of energy, a lot of pressing, a lot of off the ball movement, and Isco simply doesn't have that in him anymore. So yeah, I'd rather not.
And he's fat too. He looks fat. He looks out of shape. That long hair and that beard just. I was like, what the hell is that? He looks like a scrub, man, like a homeless guy from living under the bridge. You can see that. That's what I call body language of the player. You know,
Is he playing right now, or is he
not
bench?
really. He played some games. I saw him playing some games, but he looks fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
And
Horrible.
he's not injured. I'll to me, I'm gonna look at the professionalism and compare it to Castillo. Castillo is in shape, and he ran his ass off. And look how he looks like he's been playing the entire time. When you see Isco play, it's like, damn, this guy hasn't been keeping himself together at all while not playing.
I think he's just banging bitches, man, left and right, like enjoying his life, man, in Real Madrid. I mean, hey,
He makes a lot
whatever.
of money too. He makes
Yeah, whatever. I mean, if that's his style,
He's
kudos
married,
to-
bro. Come on.
I mean, bro, do you think that's gonna stop those players, man? Seriously, man? I mean, give me a break, man. Those guys with that money and the power and the fame, man, they do whatever they want, man. Pretty much. Not all of them, but I'm saying they can do whatever they want. And we've seen
Unbelievable.
examples of the very professional football players doing crazy stuff. But in terms of Isco, man, even if he is gonna earn 1 million salary, I don't want that motherfucker in Milan, man. He's not gonna fit. He's not fitting our project. So out with that guy, man. So we all agree. Good. I was hoping that everybody
Well,
say
what
no.
does Red Joe? What do you think?
About what?
Isco.
No.
Okay. No for Isco. Okay, listen. No, we need to develop Maldini. Maldini is the golden boy, and we need to develop Maldini. Now, this Kamara guy, I do not know him. I've never seen him play, so I can't really have any opinions about him. So I'm not going to have any opinions about him.
What about Pobega then? What do you guys think
Pobega,
about
Pobega
back?
scored today, and he's doing well. Kaido has said that he wants to keep him.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
And
yeah.
he has
Obaga
to pay
needs
the
to come
30
back.
million. He has to pay the 30 million.
Who?
30? He's worth 30?
Well, he's worth 30 now.
I wonder if I was in the contract. But Pobega is a player that we saw in the summer, and he looked good in the summer. He's a player that just needs to grow, like Maldini, like Colombo, like all of these players. We just need to grow.
Recall, man. Recall in winter, man. They need to bring him back, man.
Guys, do you have any opinions on Kamara? Can anybody talk to me about Kamara? I don't know anything about
I
him.
haven't seen much of the guy, but I've heard a lot of good things. I read a lot about good things. That people are saying that he's. I've seen a couple games, and the games that I've seen, he looked good. He has similar characteristics as, physically speaking, as Cassie, but for what I read, people are saying he's more technical, more. He has a higher ceiling. What a lot of people are saying. So I feel like the ultimatum that they put in front of Cassie told him, "Hey, either you renew or goodbye in winter." Perfect. I love that style, man. Show who's the boss, man. Like I'm so tired of this shit, man. Like, oh, I
Well,
love Milan.
we should have done that in summer,
No,
not
I know,
last
man. I know. I mean, like now. I mean, do you think like I'm happy about that we got to this point? No, I'm not happy. But at least this move, I'm not disagreeing with this move. At least we got to do something while we can. You know what I mean? So put some pressure. Don't want to sign? Goodbye, man. Like, just
I,
done with this guy,
I
man.
agree. I agree with Vasily in the sense that we should right now tell him, dude, you have to decide right now what you want to do, and if you don't make up your mind in the next, I don't know, 2 weeks, we are just going to sign a pre-contract with Kamara, and I think Kamara is a pretty good replacement for Kessie. I don't know if he's at the level of Kessie right now, but he looks like a really, really good player. I wouldn't mind having him as Kessie's replacement. I like him more than Sanchez in the sense that Sanchez is maybe a better overall player, but Sanchez is injury prone. And right now, I shit my pants when I think a player can or has the ability to get injured more often than the normal, right?
Yeah, I mean Sanchez, man. Sanchez. I mean, he definitely, he had that dip after that Euro 2000, where it was 2016, where he was like the uncovery of new talent, blah blah blah. Went to Bayern Munich, flopped there. But in Lille, I feel like he really blossomed, man, in the last 2 years. He really started showing his, true play. And you're right about his injury. He's injury prone, but depending on circumstances and salary and stuff like that, and the money transfer fee, if it's a reasonable, affordable kind of thing, I mean, why not have him? It's all about the depth at the end of the day, man. So, and I think we can afford that guy, in terms of like financially, because I know he's also running low on, like, he has like a year or two left on his contract, so he's not going to be like 60 million for sure now. I don't see that price tag on this guy, but that's all stipulations, man.
As far as Renato Sanchez, I mean, honestly, he's more of a replacement for Benacer than a Kessie. They're slightly different players.
Yeah.
Function,
I agree.
they're just slightly different. Guys, we have Antonio, the transfer market guru. Antonio, why don't you come up in the forum and tell us what your thoughts are on Roma, since we've already all spoken about it.
Who is Antonio, man? I'm
You
sorry.
don't know
Like,
Antonio? Antonio
yeah,
is,
I'm sorry being ignorant. I don't want to come
Antonio
across.
was the transfer market guru of the summer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, Antonio. Come over and join us by voice, man, if you can. That would be great.
Yeah, so this Kamara, you can also play CM, CDM better than Pobega. Okay, so yeah, let's see. What team does he play for?
Who? Who are you talking about?
Kamara for
Kamara?
Marcia. He played versus Lazio yesterday.
Marcel. Viva la France. Viva Giroud. Giroud.
Giroud.
Vive
to,
Giroud.
to be honest, hey guys, like actually, I wanted to say it earlier, but whatever, didn't happen. I want to say in terms of like who's gonna start over Giroud or Ibra. I actually prefer at this point. I prefer Ibra to start the game against Bologna, not come in the second half.
But Ibra does not have the fitness to start.
45 minutes, I think he can do, man. Like at least one half, he can do easy. I think. But hey, I'm not coach, so I shouldn't say stuff like that. But
I have a suspicion Giroud will start and then Ibra will come in the second half, last 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But maybe he does start. Who knows?
you
I
know
don't know.
that Pioli likes the idea of playing both of them when they are like physical fit, not like just where they get. They're slowly getting to that point now,
Yeah,
but
make them
down the
play
road.
both. I
And
mean,
I can see that happen actually in some games where
I
you'll
mean,
put two of them.
honestly, tomorrow, if you play a 4-4-2 and in the midfield line you have Salamakers, Benacer, Tonali.
Castillejo, man. I'm sorry, no salad maker.
No, no, no. I mean, if you're going to play 4-4-2,
Oh, okay, okay.
you need to have more. You can't have Castillo and Leao. So Salamakers on the right, Benacer, Tonali in the middle, and then Leao being the offensive, the winger. And then you have the two strikers, Ibrahimovic, the second striker, Giroud, the first striker. It can work. It can work. It can be quite deadly, actually, if they're fit. If they're fit. So why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Any other thoughts about Ibrahimovic and Giroud?
Yeah, something that's not directly related, but towards the position is that I'm disappointed with how this thing with Pellegrini is going. When I saw what I saw in the training videos, I thought there was something about him that maybe he could, get the eventual game start. But it seems to be getting further and further away from that. I mean, what was the effort put in to get this guy? He plays only like 20 minutes, maybe in total, and now he's out injured.
Skiller, that's the problem of being cheap, man. Unfortunately, we are cheap right now, and that's what we got because he's a cheap option with potential. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. And to be honest, he has good characteristics. Like physically speaking, the guy looks bulked up, big, strong. He has some pace in him. He has looks like he has some technique too. But his problem is his injuries, man. And I don't see him staying. That's why I said I know people were commenting, "Oh, Haller is a flop in English Premier League." Blah blah. I don't give a fuck if he was flop in English Premier League. The guy's
Yeah,
killing it right
yes,
now.
yes.
He's killing it, like 100% killing it. So if we can get a reasonable Ibra, as everybody knows, I don't see Ibra playing next season. Even if he stays, I don't think it's a good idea to keep him for another season. I'm sorry, like he's gonna be injured again for the at least half of the season. When we can have somebody who can play in and out, day in and out, and I feel like Holler will slide in perfectly, like just fit in to the system. So that's my two beautiful cents that I have to say. And actually, by the way, Roy,
Holland at AC Milan will never happen.
Roy, I
Yeah.
always forget to tell her, but I really like your hat, man.
Thank you.
So,
I
No,
love this.
honestly, like there's no jokes. Like I honestly like his hat, man.
Yeah, I love it too, but thank you. Why wouldn't you? It's an AC Milan hat.
No, that's what I call
but
representing, man.
Roy, it could
Red
have
John,
been better, right?
Red John, where is your AC Milan gear? What is this orange shit that I see here all the time? Show me your fucking AC Milan gear. Orange is the color of Narnia. Orange is not the color of AC Milan.
Roy, the hat is nice, but it could have been better, right?
No, the hat is
Oh
perfect.
man,
The hat is perfect.
seriously,
The hat is
man.
perfect.
Listen, we should just go and buy a player in the Prem that is not working. Whomever, man, just pick one. He's gonna do great here.
You know who I
It
want? I
doesn't
want
matter.
Ziyech. I want Ziyech from Chelsea, man. I want that guy.
ZH, whomever, like someone who's shit in Prem, he's gonna be a king in Serie A.
Are
Oh,
you sure?
I don't think Hakimi is doing that hot in PSG. Actually,
What he's, I think, the best
is he?
buy this season. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't watch that many games. I mean, I watch maybe 3 games.
PSG is conceding a lot of goals. Every game they concede goals. That is definitely not a good sign. A team that concedes all those kind of goals usually does not win championships. A team that wins championships is a team that does not
Are
concede
you
goals.
saying about PSG, man? I'm sorry, like I missed the.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
PSG.
I mean, honestly, this year PSG is not gonna win Champions League, man. I don't know what people who thinks that they're gonna win. My biggest team that is like to me the favorites are Bayern München this year for sure, and Liverpool. Liverpool is going strong, man. The way they're playing, if they continue like this, man, and I'm actually not gonna be upset if they win. As I said, that's the only team I like in England is Liverpool. So if they win, I'll be a little bit bitter because they're gonna be equal to us. But screw that, man. As long as Chelsea doesn't win or suck balls Manchester City, man, or Paris Saint-Germain, I'm okay with Bayern Munich or Liverpool winning.
No.
Because they have tradition. They have
No,
it's
bro.
at
So
least those
what?
teams
No.
are showing
Are you kidding
something,
me?
man.
No. Anyone but those two. I want PSG to win.
Oh, fuck them.
City, whomever. Dude, there is a
Do you
noise.
guys want to know who I want to win?
Who? Juventus.
Juventus. But listen,
Yeah, we
there's
know,
a
bro.
noise. Like, I don't know what,
If
what
it's
the
not
noise
AC
is.
Milan, it's Juve or Inter or Atalanta. I don't want any other teams to win. But
Yeah,
realistically, in Italy, the only team that could win might be Juve, but it's a bad.
To be honest, Roy, the only team besides Milan in Italy that I will be actually happy to see winning is Atalanta, man. That the other teams, like Juve, man, you know my opinion, so I'm not gonna go there. But Inter, fuck them, man. Fuck them and fuck their owners and fuck their fans, man. That's all
I
have
would
to say.
rather Juventus win it than Liverpool or Bayern Munich. Anyone but that.
But let's be realistic, man. I know PSG has chances. I'm not saying they don't have chances, but honestly, man, like the way things are going, the way that
Check.
yeah, we can hear you, man. I honestly see either Bayern Munich or Liverpool winning this year, man. And
No,
obviously, I could be completely wrong, but that's just my opinion.
Hopefully you are wrong.
What noise are you hearing, my man? Guys, sorry, I gotta stop you guys.
There's something like clicking, like it's something like got stuck to your clothes or something.
No,
Like-
it's
It's a crackling sound.
yeah, a cracking sound.
Are you hearing it right now?
Yeah. I mean,
I-
it's like when you have microphone rubbing against the
Listen.
clothes or something like that. That kind of noise.
Try to mute each and every one
Check,
of us
check, one,
at a time, and we find out who has the problem.
Yeah, I'm not muting myself. So you mute us, and we'll see what's going on.
Okay, hold on, guys. Keep on going.
Okay, well, let's
I
keep
think.
on going.
Well, I actually think it's Roy.
Yeah, I think it's Roy as well.
Yeah. So yeah, my problem is I want anyone to win but Liverpool or Bayern Munich. The only thing we got right now is that we are second, bro, with Champions League. I don't want anyone getting 7 because I don't think we're gonna do much in the upcoming years, like as in to win. Because in order to win, you have to spend or to own a league. We neither own a league nor will be able to spend a lot of money. So
Who do you think will buy Milan? Because we know Elliot is not going to stay here for 20 years. We all know that. Who do you think is
Hold
gonna-
on. We do not need to spend all that money to win the league. We have players right now that are future champions. Milan did the right thing when you don't have the money to spend.
yes, but
We can win the league this year.
sure.
This
but
year we
Oh
can
yeah,
win the league.
this is our year,
you-
man. I'm telling you.
Juventus won the league for 9 years, man, and they couldn't do shit. Like, I'm not talking about Champions League. I'm not talking about.
What do you mean they couldn't do? I don't understand
okay.
this. Hold on. No. I do not understand this.
Oh my God.
You're saying Juventus won for 9 years and then they
Yeah.
got to 2 Champions League, but they couldn't do shit. What does that mean?
That means Juventus has 2 Champions Leagues right now. We have 7. Pirlo has 2. The Juve legend Pirlo has 2 Champions Leagues.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. After 9 years of dominance, they started with 2 Champions Leagues. They ended with
Oh,
2
but
Champions
who
Leagues.
cares, man, what they achieve?
what do
Who
you mean,
cares
who
what they? Who
cares?
gives a I don't give a shit about what Juve achieves.
Well,
What I
give a
care-
shit only
What I
about-
care what I care
give a shit
is that
only
Milan
about what you
wins.
achieve.
I care what Milan wins. And
But-
Juve is okay, fine.
But
You
this
care.
is what-
Okay, what the fuck did Milan achieve then? Come on, why do you do this, Red John? Stop it.
Man,
Stop this
nothing.
argument.
But
Hey,
this
guys.
is Roy. Like, this is unfucking
We
believable.
we fucking won the super Coppa. Yeah, we're the
we won
best in the
nothing.
world. We won the Super Coppa. We're the
This is
best team in the world.
Are you for real? I'm telling you, we are trash. You keep on saying, "Well, we won." I'm telling you, we are trash, and we are gonna be trash. You keep on telling me.
No, we're
what
not
did
going to
we
be
win?
trash. We're going to win the Scudetto, and we're going to fucking win the Champions League within the next 2 or 3 years. Mark my fucking words. We're going to win the
Okay,
Scudetto this year, and then in the next 1 or 2 years, we're also going to win the Champions League, and
Okay.
we're going to have
Yeah,
one of the best
just-
teams in Europe.
Your prediction always go perfectly. Like this year,
Yeah,
you predicted
It is true.
us topping the group, and we are topping the group. So you are impeccable. Listen,
No. I predicted that Milan. I said Milan. No, don't fucking put words in my mouth, man.
you
I said
we
no.
are winning the
I
Champions
say
League.
you don't
That-
fucking tell me what I said. I
you
fucking
said
say
we are
what I
winning-
say.
We are winning the
All
Champions
right.
League.
I put him on mute. This is what I said. I said Milan has everything they need to go all the way to the semifinal, but things just didn't go our way. Okay, and because it didn't go our way, this is where we are, and we got to accept where we are. But I still believe we have a team to get all the way into the semifinals and even win, and even the treble. Go ahead.
Okay, so you said that we will go to the semifinal. Let's see, maybe you will be right, man. Who knows? The problem that I have here right now is this: that in order to win the Champions League, you have to have one of the two things. One, spend a lot of money, which excludes us from the process because we don't spend a lot of money. Two, own a league like Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich owns a league. They need a coach. They go and get the coach from the second team.
So are you saying that when Milan won the Champions League, we owned the league? What does that mean?
No. I'm telling you that.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm telling you that when we won the Champions League, we spent money, right?
We spent money, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't own the league.
Or no, but
We never owned the league.
But did you spend money or not?
Well, we didn't just spend. I mean, yeah, we spent money, but we didn't
Yeah, well,
spend
yeah.
that much money in comparison to other teams. I mean, a lot of our talent was homegrown. Even like Pirlo, Seedorf, we didn't
Sure.
spend much money for Pirlo and
Sure,
Seedorf. We didn't spend much money for Ambrosini,
Because
for
someone-
Gattuso, for
Okay, man,
Cafu,
oh my God.
Maldini. We
Here
spent
he
money
goes,
for
here he
Nesta.
goes.
We spent money
Here he
for
goes.
Inzaghi. We spent
Rui
money for.
Costa, we spend money for.
But we
Listen.
spent money. Okay, but that wasn't a lot of money compared to what teams are paying now for not getting anything.
Well,
You have to spend smart, and you have to be smart. And right now, Milan
but
is being smart.
If you compare it with today's prices, we didn't spend anything. But I'm telling you,
Right. And compared to what we
compare it
spend
with-
now, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like right now we have spent more than we used to spend for 2 seasons this season alone. But that's not big money right now. It's no
Right.
problem. So the players that we think are super talented, maybe they are super talented for Serie A, but apparently they are not talented enough for the Champions League.
No,
right
they
now.
are. They are.
Right now.
They are.
If they were, we would have beaten Porto. Right
No,
now, at this stage,
no,
I
no,
don't think.
no,
I don't think.
no.
I don't
no.
think they are.
No. Right now, we do not have. We have so many players out that you can't just say we're gonna beat Porto with only Leao that is going to create opportunities. Like, let's also be realistic about where Milan is, and then make assessments. Red, John, do you understand?
What?
Like, you can't. If Milan had if we had our team, if we had Theo Hernandez, we had Diaz, we had Leao, we had Giroud or Ibra, we had Kessie, we had Magnan, we would have destroyed Porto 4-5-0 because Porto is nothing special. But if we're only playing with our bench players and we don't have any creative players, of course we're not going to win against Porto.
Yeah.
And by the way, Red John is a Juve fan. Nathan, what do you have got to say?
You see, you destroyed his good feel, man. Like the guy was lighting up a joint, man, feeling
Exactly.
good. Can feel like you destroyed
Is that what you're doing?
Listen,
Are you
listen.
lighting up? Are you lighting a doobie right now? Is that what you're doing?
Maybe.
Oh, so you're stuck. So this is why you're. This is what you are literally in Narnia right now. You're literally are in Narnia. This is why you're giving me Narnia arguments. Nathan, we haven't heard from you in a while. Go ahead, tell us something.
Nathan was like, "Fuck this shit, man." He just ran.
Nathan is not even here, Roy. I'm the only one you got.
Give me
Roy.
a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
Work with me, Roy. Don't give up on me, Roy.
All right, what about Skillert?
All right.
Give us something.
Can
Okay,
y'all hear
Nathan is here.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to some of my supervisors and trying to get a key and whatnot, so I was a little preoccupied. But
Nate, are they giving you a raise? You should be talking about raise, man. That's all that matters, man.
I'm about to put in a transfer request. I was told I can get paid $8 million by PSG to be a driver, so
Oh, here we go. You see, man? That's what I'm talking about.
but in terms of Pellegrini, yeah, again, management is killing me because, like Skiller said, why the fuck did we get this guy? And they're not even playing him when he's not even hurt. Some of these decisions are killing me. And in terms of Ibra and Giroud, we know their age is gonna get the better of them. So our third striker should be 100%. Like, why are we in a situation where we have three strikers who can't play like at least 70% of the games combined? They haven't even combined 70% of the games yet for three strikers. Like that's ridiculous. So that needs to get fixed like in January. I don't care who has to leave or if they all stay. I don't care. But they need to go get a striker that is ready to play right now. Not in 10 weeks, not in 3 days. When they come and do the medical, they better pass the fucking medical right then and there. Like, I'm tired of all these lame ass excuses and shit. Like, in the transfer period, go get players that are healthy. Don't get players who are fucking dinosaurs or have injury lists. Like, don't do it. That's a recipe for disaster, especially when our medical staff is a joke. Don't do it.
But those players
And
need money, Nathan.
yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah.
We
You don't need money to
spend
get up.
peanuts.
You don't need. We can still spend peanuts on other players with potential who are younger. We did it with Salamakers. So to say that we can't do it is, I'm just not going to listen to that because we've done it already.
Yeah, but we did it with Balo Touré. Are you happy with Balo Touré?
Balotelli needs some time to adapt to Serie A. He's not at the level currently, but things like that, you can train a player to get to that level. So I'm not really too worried about that. Like, he can get to that level with training
At
and
least he's not
consistency.
At least he doesn't
Right.
get injured. Come on.
Right, he's still more useful than the fucking players who can't play. So, like, you gotta decide what you want. And even in terms of Balotelli, I still wasn't excited for him because we should be going in Italy for, if you want a defender that could do something, why are we going out of Italy when we know Italy has the best defenders? Like, you guys remember that
I agree
tackle?
with that.
You guys remember the tackle that Tomori did on Pessina, right? Well, if you guys read in the English papers, one of the English defenders did the exact same tackle, but got a red card. And one of the fans said something perfectly. He said, if you're an English defender and you want to know how to defend, you need to go to Italy so they can teach you the art of defending. So
yeah, I agree.
So why, if we have defenders in Italy, why the fuck are we not going for them since they already know the art of defending? See, it's things like that.
Agreed.
It's things like
Agreed.
that. It's things like that when you look at it, it's just stupid. It's stupid how it all plays out. So again, we have no control of the transfer situations, but we can all agree. Hold on, what the fuck is this music playing? What the hell is this?
Oh, yeah. Keep that jam,
What the fuck
man.
is this? What the hell?
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, like some of the decision making, it's really, really questionable. Yeah. Leao is getting better, but if you guys notice, after the first 35 minutes, Leao was gassed because Leao was trying to make something happen every single time because no one else could do anything.
But because
and when I
we
say
have
no one else,
no quality players, man.
Right,
we have no
right.
quality
But
players.
listen, I say that because I'm also talking about the other side of the field. If you only have one side of the field that can create chances, you're going to tire them out. And we know Leao has stamina problems. So if he gets no help from the other side of the field, it's going to be like this all the time, guys. He's going to be burnt out after 35 minutes all the time, especially when we have trouble keeping the ball.
I just want to point a couple things that you just said. I agree because you can already see in Tomori the way he plays that he's playing in Italy for almost a year now, and he learned from from the best pretty much.
Dude, Tomori came the first game he played. He was our best center back. What are you talking about? Right now, the best center backs are in the Premier League, just like every other position. It's not the 90s anymore.
I don't think so.
Where you come to Italy and we literally got the fifth choice of Chelsea, and he was a starter the second he came to Milan. What are we talking about?
I don't
It's
agree
not the
with the
90s
best center
anymore.
backs
It's not
are
the
in
90s.
Guys, I was trying to be positive here. Let's not get negative again, man. I was just saying that he's probably one of the best signings we've done in the last 7 to 10 years.
And we spend a lot of money on him too.
Yeah,
He's
so
the
like
one we spend the most
that's
money
all.
on.
So just don't jump into conclusion before I finish my sentence, because
Right.
that's what's happening here. Like I didn't even finish my sentence. Like
That's right.
and
That's
Red
right.
John was like, "What are you
Red
talking about?"
John. Red John is a mess today. Red John is a mess today.
So like let's just try to listen to each other a little
Just
bit,
listen,
man.
listen. As long as you don't finish in the point that I said, because what I understood of this from the one sentence that you said is that Tamori came to Italy and now he has become a superb center back. What I told you is that he was a superb center back by our standards since he came.
Okay, hold on. That's not entirely true. Tomori, when he came to Italy, he showed that he had incredible heart, incredible physical attributes, incredible. Sorry, I have to mute. He had incredible, a lot of great attributes, but his positional play, wasn't that great. And now it's getting better. But he still has a lot to learn. So it's not that Tomori came here and all of a sudden he's the best in the world. He had great qualities.
Was Tomori better than our captain or not? That's my question.
Yes, but he was not better than Kjaer. He was not better than Kjaer.
Well, I rest my case then, because if he was better than our captain, starting.
No. Tomori is better than Romagnoli because in aggression and all that. Tactically, Romagnoli is better than Tomori. But Tomori has a physique and has a heart, and he's very good.
He's with that one.
And he's very good. But Romagnoli is a superior when it comes to tactics. Right now. Then maybe in a few years, Tomori will get to that level too.
Yeah, but
well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying about Torre. If you really think about it, Torre is just as defensively sound as Hernandez. The only thing Hernandez has over Torre is that he's more skillful. But that is something that you can train, and better defensive awareness is something you can train. And when you're coming from a league that is not very tactical, like Serie A, it's a really big shock. So I'm willing to give him some more time.
I don't know if you were here, Nate, last time we talked about Ballatore last game. As I also said that I'm not going to judge this guy until the beginning of next year. I'm going to give him at least 6 months to adapt, to play a couple games. And then, I'll make my judgment. Another thing I would say that Theo has over Ballatore is his speed, man. He picks up speed really fast. I'm not saying Ballatore doesn't have speed. He does have a speed too. But it's just that I don't know how to explain it, but Theo has that quickness, like bam, and he just like a bullet, and he's gone, man.
Well, Tirnello's also in his style of play. He contains the last play, the assist, the goal, and he's a decisive player.
Yes,
he's one of the creative players. Ballatore does not do that. Ballatore is more like your regular role player, but technically they're very different, because Ballatore is nowhere near Hernandez from a technical standpoint. But Ballatore has not even played badly. I think he's been judged way too negatively. I mean, he guys, if someone can go in there and substitute Theo Hernandez, that player is not sitting on the bench at AC Milan. He's probably playing as a starter in some other team with big objectives. Theo Hernandez is a player that is very unique. We're very lucky to have him. Spinazzola can replace Theo Hernandez. Spinazzola would not be sitting on the bench in AC Milan.
Man, can you imagine Spinazzola and Theo, two of them in Milan? Ooh, man, that would be amazing.
Guys, one thing I am concerned about is that, since I saw that Pioli had put Kalulu on the left back position, this is one of my concerns as well. Is when we take one of these players and we start to push them into different positions, this is messed up. Because I don't want it to be a case whereby we have Balotore, and then we keep seeing Kalulu on the left back, and something happens to Calabria, God forbid, and we're shifting him out of position again. So it's messy.
Well,
So I think we have
one of
to Balotore.
That's one of the problems I have with Pioli is that I think he's too quick to not trust players. Like again, Balotore it's a new language, a new league. There's like a whole host of things he has to get used to, and after a few, like he's gonna mess up. Like that's just the nature of the beast. He's gonna mess up. So and then like you guys said, you start throwing people out of position, and then they're gonna start playing bad, and you're gonna affect their confidence just because you lost confidence in another person too quickly. And now you have multiple players out of form because of pretty much a domino effect. So that's one of the things I think Pioli definitely needs to work on.
I mean, I feel like Pioli, in the situation that he is right now, he's trying his best. I'm not saying he's definitely done his judgment sometimes is off, but in putting ourselves in his shoes, I think he's still overall is doing a pretty good job. Overall, I would say there are some.
Pretty good. Oh, Pioli's doing an amazing job, guys. Amazing job. I wouldn't say pretty good.
I don't really like Pioli too much, but I always admit whenever someone is doing good, and Pioli is doing good. My only problem is whenever he doesn't make the best tactical choice, it usually leads to failure. So I don't know how. Roy, maybe you can answer that better, but I don't know how I don't know how he fixed something like that.
He's wrong, that's about it.
What do you mean?
You are just wrong about the Romagnoli. That's about it.
Wrong about Romagnoli. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But Romagnoli is not better than Tomori, or even
no. Tactically, yes, he is. He is okay. Now,
that.
Tomori is also great. But tactically, you can tell that Romagnoli is a little bit more mature than Tomori. But Tomori is going to get there. And Tomori is on his way to becoming maybe like a Baresi for AC Milan. I mean, I'm saying we have a really serious player here. But we also have to be realistic. There's a big difference between a 26-year-old and a 23-year-old. Those are 3 years of experience. You can't just, you don't just take that away. But, Fasil, you're finishing something. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I've already can you refresh what I was saying, because I kind of
you're talking about, you said Pioli was doing a good job.
In terms of Pioli, man, I mean, like, we have to be honest, like, this guy brought the excitement back to this team. Let's be honest, thanks to obviously Maldini with some mistakes he made mistakes, but overall at least it feels like it's Milan again, man, because 3 years ago I was worrying about every game. I was drinking like a 6-pack every time I watched Milan, man. Like, I couldn't like watch it without like calm down, man. Now I'm not, even against Bologna tomorrow, man. Even though I said it's gonna be a draw, like my mind is telling me, but my heart is telling me it's gonna be a tight win and we're gonna win the game. Especially because the Lord and Savior is playing, Kasti and Lord Krunic. I mean, you cannot beat that. That's like the perfect lineup, man. Look at your faces, man. The faces, man, are priceless, man.
I don't have anything against Krunic.
No, I mean, like, jokes aside, like, I mean, Krunic is a workhorse. That is something you have
Yeah.
to give to him. He's not the most talented player, definitely not.
He's amazing in my opinion. He's incredible.
But he gives it all. Like
Come
Casti
on.
is the same way. I mean, Casti. I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, I don't. Honestly, like if I'm like being serious right now, I don't see him in Milan next year. Castillejo, it's not happening. Especially if we get
Hopefully in January.
I mean, if possible, but let him enjoy this next couple months. I mean, he's starting tomorrow. See how it goes. If he plays good again tomorrow, that's a good sign.
All right.
I also want to add something for the defensive line, and I think a lot of people will not agree with me, but I think Gabbia should be given more priority for subs over Romagnoli.
I agree.
Because Gabbia is rotting away, and I cannot hide the fact that he was part of our unbeaten run for so long, and all of a sudden when Tomori is here, it's like he gets zero playing time. At least he should get some subs, some time here and there. It's just not happening. I really don't know why.
Is it true though, guys? Related to the same topic, is it true that Romagnoli told Raiola, like, listen, I want to renew or I'm gonna fire you? Do you think it's true story? It's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, I hope he said that.
No, that I read it on Reddit somewhere. There was also like a source, like internet source, but I don't remember. It was like about a week ago or something, or like maybe even this week, something like. I saw like an article that's what apparently is going on. But
I've not heard of about that. But
if
if he
that's
did say
true,
that,
yeah, if it's true, he will earn even more respect from me, actually,
Yeah.
Romagnoli, because
Agreed.
honestly, if he agrees to renew with a decent salary, not like 6 million, 7 million, like maybe another like an extra million over whatever he makes right now, 4.5 or something like that, I'm okay with it if he stays in Milan.
Okay. Hey guys, we have two really good questions here that I want to
Yeah.
look at. Saif has a question for you, Vasil, and then I want to discuss
Tsigankov. Okay. Dynamo Kyiv.
Micah's.
Yeah, Dynamo Kyiv guy. He's actually, I like him a lot, but as if we have to make a decision, let's say if I had to make a decision today, no, he's not. He's not Milan material right now. But I would have to add this, like he has the potential, but he would have to move somewhere before moving to Milan. He has to move to some other European team, maybe a little bit level below, but where he plays consistently on European level. And maybe in a year or two, I can see him maybe if he does well, play in Milan. But I will take actually Mikhailichenko, the left back from Dynamo Kyiv as a backup. He's a very talented player. He's a left back. So I would definitely recommend doing that. But I mean, what the
Okay.
hell, man?
Hey guys, before we move on, I just want to remind everybody that we are sponsored by Manscaped. If you guys wanted to get some good tools for male grooming, you can just use the promo code for 20% off. And thanks to them for sponsoring RossonARI TV. Just reminding everybody. And having said that, I want to discuss this.
Roy, can I add something to your advertisement quickly?
Go ahead, do it.
Whoever is on this stream right now, if you don't make an order and don't send us a picture, we'll come over.
We'll
as guests.
fucking kill you.
Please don't send the pictures. I don't want to say anything.
You gotta send me a picture or receipt, man.
The performance package 4.0, guys. Look at that. Look at that beauty, guys. Look at that beauty. Smooth like a fucking soccer ball. That's what you're gonna get.
Oh man, I love the design actually. I actually love the design of that little ball shaver, man. I love it, man.
It's got LED lights. It's got an LED light. Promo code ACM 1899 just for you, RossonARI TV.
And how much is discount, man? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
20%.
Oh man, that's a very good deal, man. Shit, man. I'm gonna buy one. And I'll send you a receipt, man. No
Yes,
worry,
and send and send everybody except for me pictures of how well it works.
Oh, you're talking about pictures of what? Like how I shake my ball?
But don't send it to me. Send it to Red John. He'll really appreciate it.
I mean,
Send it to everybody else.
Why not? Why not?
I actually thought that's what he's gonna say. Why not, man? Send me, man. Bro.
Okay, all right.
It's a good
Let's get
stream
back.
today. Actually, it's a good stream. As I said, I was not in the best mood, man. But I'm like right now, man.
Why
really
why were
good.
you in a bad mood?
I don't know, man. Like today's been a weird day, man. Like there's some things happening. But I'm not saying I was like in a bad mood, but not like in a cheery, like hey, blah 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 kind of mood. But now I'm in that mood, man. I'm like in a happy.
Yes, and one more thing, guys. We have the links in the description. If you can go to their website and just use ACM if you want to buy the products. Anyway, let's move on. Paul, Micah had a great comment that I wanted you guys to touch on. I wanted to know what you guys thought. Let me find it.
I want to thank Saif Najjar for his question. Actually, I forgot to say that. It was a good question, man. And it's nice to see that the guy knows players from my home country, man. That's beautiful.
All right, here it is. I was annoyed by Pioli post-game after Porto. He insisted we could qualify for last 16. Is it not better to forget the Champions League and focus on the Scudetto instead of wasting our strongest players in the UCL? One at a time, guys. What do you think about this comment?
Who starts?
Let's go in order. Skillard.
I do see the logic behind it because, guys, if I'm not mistaken, each win you get in the group stage, I think you get about 3 million. And
Yes.
if I remember correctly, the difference between first and second place in the Scudetto, and I'm just talking about money, yeah, so it's all dollars and cents. The first and second place, if I'm not mistaken, the difference is about only like 4 or 5 million. So if you win 3 games, I think net you will get more money than even winning the Scudetto. I know there's that prestige and all that blah blah blah, but if you talk about dollars and cents, I think Pioli's probably thinking it got it right.
I think Maldini is more thinking that way.
That's a good answer. Good answer. Yeah, I think the club probably it's in their best interest to take it seriously. Yeah, Vasil, what do you think?
To be honest, even though I know, I don't know, but I just feel like that's probably the scenario that's going to happen. But like Skiller said, at the end of the day, it's the first year back to Champions League, and we have 3 more games left. I think we just have to go all guns blazing, regardless if we're gonna make it through, not make it through. First of all, like Skiller said, financially speaking, if we win those 3 games, which let's say we win that's $9 million right there, or euros, not even dollars, euros in your pocket. That's money going towards somebody's salary, towards somebody's transfer, and even if we don't make it second, but we make third and we go to Europa League, we'll just play our young talents like Maldini, all these guys. Give them some playing time. We just not consider that. If we can make it, we make it. If you don't make it to Euro League, fine, man. Europa League, let's just play. Put the second squad. Let them get trained. That's like a training for them, good training. Because I don't take that championship serious. Like the Europa League, to me, it's still a cup, and it's still nice to have. Any cup is good, but right now at this point, if it comes down to we didn't make it to Champions League, we still made it to Europa League, I would focus completely on Scudetto and just have second team play whatever games we have.
Imagine not winning shit for 10 years and saying I don't want that cup or I don't want this cup. Man, we should be all over Europa League. Actually, we've never won it in our history. Never won it. I want us to win the Europa League. I'm not here. We don't have the luxury to say we don't want this cup. We should try for every competition we're in.
Do you think, Rejon, that that competition could take away from the Scudetto, a championship that we could realistically win this year?
No,
you don't think so. Okay, so you would say no, screw it. Let's win. Let's anything we're going for. Let's go all the way. No calculations.
Yes.
All right, Nathan. What about you?
I think we should definitely still go for it. Again, that is 5%. That's million that we wouldn't have. So I think we should go for it. And again, mathematically, we're still in it. So if we're still in it, then we should always go for it. But if we do make the Europa League as well, just play your younger players. And when it comes to the next squad list, just put half of it should be like your youth players. Just put them in there. Like this is the time to give them experience while resting your main players for Scudetto. So, yeah.
I just want to clarify something because I was reading comments and I feel like people maybe misunderstood me. What I was trying to say is, if we make it to Europa League at the end of the day, this should not be our priority. I would rather focus on Scudetto, like the main force. But I'm not saying like just like kind of like don't give a crap and like not play. No. I mean, we're still gonna play, but it shouldn't be our priority. I honestly feel like this year could be a Scudetto year for Milan if we play it right. Like, and obviously there is some, moments that we cannot control whatsoever, like injuries. There's nothing we can do about it. But if we can avoid an extra injuries by playing Europa League with the main squad, I mean, come on, let's be honest. I would rather not play in the main squad and play like the second team.
I'm going to say something controversial. I don't give a fuck about Europe this year. I only care about Italy. I want Milan to win the Scudetto, and then I want them next year to win another Scudetto and the Champions League next year. This year, we got to win the Scudetto.
Where's the guarantee
I agree.
Is there a guarantee that without Europa League we will win the Scudetto?
No.
I don't get it.
There's no guarantee about anything,
why?
man, as you already know.
Then from fighting for 2 cups, we fight for 1.
It just resources get all allocated in one spot rather than being distributed, which could take away from, let's say, the Scudetto, which I think is more important this year.
That's why we bought 30 players this with €5, but we bought 30 players. That's what we bought them for, right?
Yeah, but there's a big but here. The big but is that the cards that we were handed in the Champions League has led us in this position. So, the second game against Atletico Madrid, we're unlucky, and plus just unlucky. This other game also, you could say we're unlucky with the refs, and we're in this position right now. So it looks like it's most likely that if we do get results, we're probably going to end up in the Europa League. I don't care about the Europa League. But if we do go through, I'm happy, yo. I'm back in if we go through into the Champions League, I'm back in Champions League mode. Right now, realistically, the situation is mathematically difficult. So, it is. I would rather focus on the Scudetto.
And I wouldn't mind. Like, if we go to Europa League, we should try and win Europa League because that's our level. We are not more than that. Like, maybe we have a chance of winning the Europa League. We have 0 chance of winning.
Yes, you see, Joel understand. This is why those blue fuckers can't get a second star before us, and that is what this is all about.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, man. Joel, respect, bro. Like, full respect, man. Seriously. Because I don't want those cocksuckers, man, to be before us, man. Those
no way.
Bitches, man.
No way, man.
Inter is not going to win shit this year, so don't worry about that.
I hope not. But we better win. We need to win.
I hope we win, but we will not win because we decided to just let go of Europa League. That's not.
No. I think they should fight for it, but I don't know. I guess to me, look, no matter what we say, they are going to go there to win every game, because that's what a professional club is supposed to do. But let's just say, as far as my dreams, my priorities, and you guys, some of you guys share the same opinion. Scudetto. We want the Scudetto.
Shit, man. If they win Scudetto, I'll shave my head and I'll look like an ass.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll do that?
Yes.
And what are you going to use when you do that?
Manscaped, man. What else? Bro?
You're going to use Manscaped, guys. Guys, Manscaped, 20% off, smooth like a soccer ball, bada beam, bada boom. You can't get any better than that. Promo code ACM1899. All right, guys, listen, we got to go towards the end of the stream. I can't go long, but we might have a part 2 today for the forum that Lart is going to take over later. So we might have a break, and then Lart is going to do part 2 later on.
Finally a Milan fan, man.
Finally a Milan fan that lives in Narnia, just like you, Red John. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So what's going
It's
on?
okay,
Another
Roy.
thing.
Roy, I'll be there to bring sense to the conversation.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. All right, listen, guys. What I always love to do towards the end of the forum is talk about the Serie A and see where we are at. And so I'm going to share the Serie A website. We're going to look at. We're going to talk about the fixtures and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. Can someone mute their thing? It's making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's me. Just go ahead and mute me. It's hard to like mute while I'm.
All right. Okay, I got it. All right. So, by the way, we have a few people here saying, I don't want Europa League either, but it will be embarrassing to get out of the group with 0 points. No respect at all. Roy promoting like his life depends on it. That was ad worthy, though. A question for everyone. We got a question. This season, what would stop Napoli from winning it? They have a rock defense and a supple Osimhen with experienced guns like Mertens and Insigne. By the way, guys, Insigne's performance in Europe was freaking incredible.
No,
Insigne-
it wasn't, Roy. Come on. He did a superb goal, but the rest of you maybe didn't watch the game. But I had the actually the very nice pleasure to watch the game because the game was beautiful. But Insigne was ass during the game, but he made a superb
how do you
goal.
how do you judge players? I want to ask you a question. What is your metric of judgment? Because it sounds to me like your only metric of judging players is whoever makes top 10 ESPN highlights. Because you do not watch the games.
No. My judgment of players is the passes they make, the decision making they do throughout the game and not just in the end. And sadly, Insigne, all he did was a superb goal, but other than that, failed 30 passes, made 30 shots that he shouldn't have made.
You see,
And
this is why Red John lives in Narnia. And he does not pay attention. Because if you actually paid attention, you would have told me that he also had the assist. Like, how come you did not pay attention to that?
Oh my God.
There you go. Caught in the act.
Yes.
Caught in the act.
Yes, right.
Red John caught in the act. Insigne had a brilliant
Roy,
assist.
You didn't watch the game yesterday.
All offensive plays were coming from Insigne. He had opportunities, and the whole team looks really good. Osimhen coming in, and Osimhen almost scored 2 goals. Both those 2 goals were assisted by who? Who, Red John? Not the lion, not the lion in the wardrobe. Who freaking assisted Osimhen?
In the first goal, well, Osimhen there did the wrong thing, to be honest, because he shouldn't have lobbed it. He had time to.
No, I
fix the
didn't ask
ball,
you
but
that. I asked you who gave him the assist for that lob.
For that, I don't remember. I don't
Hey,
think
that's
it
a
was
problem. It was Insigne. And who gave him?
It was
Yeah, it was. It was. And who gave him the assist for his goal that stood? Who was it?
I don't even remember.
It was Insigne. You see?
but it was Insigne.
Mamma mia, ragazzi.
Oh my God.
Mamma mia. All right. Anyway, let's move on. We were talking about Serie A. Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me.
No, we're going to talk about Serie A. We're going to look at the fixtures, do our predictions, and then, guys, we're going to take a break. Larita is going to do the Milan Forum Part 2 in about an hour. So you guys can talk about all your Insigne's crap, that this guy is crap, that guy's shit, all these people are suck, this guy sucks, and whatnot.
You get it.
Okay. So, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Roy, we'll never talk bad about you, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, guys! I don't care if you. I don't care about that. I don't care.
It's just, like.
No, you're not talking. You won't be talking. You'd be talking. Sorry, but go ahead.
No, I just want to say something. Once you're part of a Milan family, always Milan family. It doesn't matter. We all can disagree to agree, man. Things happen. Blah blah blah. All this bullshit, man.
We will not say anything about you, Roy, but I cannot promise that we will not say anything about Juve.
Definitely.
Or you can talk all the shit you want, man.
Red John, bro.
So Roy, I'm sorry in advance, okay?
Yeah, but you can talk all the Juve shit you want, but you got to be able to back it up with facts. The problem is you don't. The problem is you back it up with fantasy facts,
No,
not
but
real facts.
the facts, you call them propaganda, Roy. That's the problem that I have. You call it.
Yeah,
propaganda.
a lot of what you do is propaganda, right? It is
Yeah,
true. It is true. That is actually good. Yeah, you're right. All right, guys. So, by the way, before getting into this, let's just look at the Classifica, the standings. Napoli, 24 points. Crazy. 22 points for Milan. Good good distance from them and the third, Inter. And Inter and Roma playing against each other. So
draw, man, would be the best.
Yeah, a draw.
Inter plays Juventus, Roy, please.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Inter plays Juventus and Roma plays Napoli. So both these three teams could lose points.
Ideally speaking, Roy, I think everybody will agree if all of them draw those two matches.
You know what?
We win, will be beautiful.
Listen.
I would
to
say
Roy
this.
telling you that Juventus winning is better for us.
No. The best thing would be for Roma to win. The best thing would the only thing that matters is that we win, because if everybody else gets result, doesn't change. But if we lose and other people get results, it changes for us. So we need to win first of all. We need to win. Then Roma is better that Roma beats Napoli, because if Roma beats Napoli, then we go first, which would be nice. And between Inter and Juventus, so Juventus is at 14 points. If Juventus wins, they go to 17, and we would be at 25. So that is 8 points away. And Inter would stay at 17, and we would move also at 8 points away. Maybe, and if a tie, Inter would go to 18, and Juventus would be 7 points away. Either Juve wins or a tie, that's the best result. Those two are the best results.
Ideally speaking, like to me personally, the draw between Inter and Juve is the best result in this case. Like to me personally, if they draw, man, I would love it.
Right.
That's the best case scenario.
That's a good result too. Yeah.
I got a better one for you guys.
What
I
is
would like a draw, and for a brawl to break out, and there's so many red cards that they will have so many players missing for the next few games.
Right.
That would be the best outcome.
Yeah.
For me.
And it'd be good if Roma gets a lot of red cards, so those players miss 2 games, because we are playing Torino and then we have Roma.
Home or away?
I don't know. I know Torino's home, so maybe it's away, but I can't say for sure. I cannot say for sure. All right, let's do some. Let's do some. What you call it? Here we go.
Oh yeah!
Wow, look at that.
Oh yeah!
Look at that.
My favorite. Here we come.
Salernitana Empoli, mouth-watering clash. Who needs the Premier League when we have Salernitana Empoli playing against each other? All right, so let's do some predictions. Salernitana Empoli, my prediction is nobody gives a shit. Both these teams suck. Who cares? That's my real prediction. But I would say Empoli 2-1. Skillert.
Empoli 2-0. By the way, didn't we get Benacer and Krunic from Empoli?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Empoli 2-0.
And Krunic is not sorry, and Cutrone.
And everyone was making fun of us because they relegated.
Right. Actually, when we got Benacer, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, when we first got him, I was like, why did we waste the money on this guy? And then he turned out to be incredible.
The best Algerian we ever had on the team, man. So
No, but you gotta admit, he had like a shit 10 games with Bilia starting over him.
Yeah. No, he struggled in the beginning. He really struggled. And But then after I saw that he had won that player of the tournament, I was like, okay, this guy definitely has
In
something.
Africa Cup, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he
yeah,
was destroying everybody there, man.
Right. So it was just a matter of time. So all right. So I said 2-1. Skillard, you said 0-2 for Empoli. Vasil.
It's away. Empoli is playing away. I would say 1-0 to Empoli.
And guys, by the way, Vasil gets a lot of these right. So if you're a betting person, go with Vasil's prediction.
1-0 to me to Empoli.
1-0 to Empoli. All right, Red John, what do you think?
Empoli 2-0.
Empoli 2-0. Nathan, what do you think?
Nathan is talking to the boss about the raise. So.
Is he does he know some? Nathan, are you there?
I don't think he's there.
I think he's been saying that he's on and off on the phone talking to
Okay.
the boss.
When he's back, he's going to be back. All right. Let's go to the next game. And the next game is Sassuolo Venezia. Guys, by the way, Venezia getting points from Fiorentina. Isn't that crazy? Who would have expected that? Sassuolo Venezia. I'm going to have to give it to Sassuolo at the Mapei Stadium. Sassuolo 3, Venezia 1. What do you think, Skillard?
Same with me, 3-1, and hopefully Berardi gets a goal because he's in my fantasy football team.
All right, guys. I'm not even looking at the fantasy thing anymore. How's it going? Who's winning?
I'm right behind you, Roy, by the way.
Oh, you're right behind me? Okay. Where am I?
I think you're in 10th or 11th place.
Oh, okay, not bad. So I'm last, pretty much. All right, Vasil, what do you think? Sassuolo Venezia.
0-0.
Really? Wow. No goals, huh?
No goals.
What about Berardi? No goals for Berardi?
No, he's going to have one of those off games because he's thinking about Milan. All right?
Right. Yes.
God forbid.
Let's bring him to Milan, guys. Berardi is that Berardi and Bellotti. Bring them both to Milan.
Right there.
Especially Belotti's free man. I'll take him. I'll take him.
Absolutely.
As long as it's good salary.
Signings in lines with Cerci and whatever we got back then.
What are you talking about, man? How can you compare
This is
Cerci to Berardi?
They are the same player.
Hey, what? Tell me something. What are you smoking? Like,
Good
what is
shit.
it?
Good shit, man. It's
I'm
called
not
good
smoking
shit, man.
Like, what is it? No, seriously.
I'm not smoking anything, bro.
Is it hashish or marijuana? What is it?
Hashish. Who says hashish, bro?
And where did you get it? Where did you get it?
From
I
the
was
local
Because
guys,
you
local,
cannot
man.
you cannot be giving me these takes if you're not high, man. My man.
Dude, Berardi is a mediocre player. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay.
He's a good player for Sassuolo.
Okay. All right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
All right. And what is your predictions? You said 0-0, right?
No, I said 0-0.
Oh, you said 0-0. Red John, what do you say?
I think a draw. I wouldn't mind a draw. Actually, I like Venezia.
1-1, 2-2.
3-3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3-3 for Sassuolo Venezia. All right, Nathan, if you are back, Nathan, just give us a shout out. Bologna Milan. I say 1-3 for Milan. And the scorers are going to be Salamakers, Balotore, and Krunic.
Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, man. Come on, man.
Let's go to Skillard. What do you think?
2-0 Milan. I think Tonali will score again, and maybe Calabria.
Really? Calabria and Tonali. Wow. 2-0. And listen, guys, no, just a few more things. I think this is going to be a very cagey game. It's not going to be a pretty game. Skillard, do you have any comments on that?
No, I still think that we're the better team. It's a lot of the focus. I know it's because of the absences, but overall, I still think that we're better.
Okay. All right. Basil.
I was just thinking when you guys talking, analyzing the games that I've seen with Bologna, and obviously I watched every game of Milan, and I would have to say in this case, it is gonna be a dodgy game, actually, because we're playing away. Not to say like I mean, Bologna to me is a tricky team. If they show up on the day that they show up, as we already saw it against Lazio, which is not a bad team, like above, it's the team that is step above Bologna. Let's be honest, Lazio is not on the same level as Bologna, but Bologna just destroyed them. So what I'm gonna say, the score is gonna be 2-1 to Milan. Very
2-1 to
scrappy,
Milan.
yeah, scrappy game, very hard game, and 2 goals to Zlatan.
Yeah. All right, very good. What about you, Red John? What do you think?
Uh, I'm gonna predict what I hope will happen, not what I think will happen.
Okay.
So
Do both. Do both.
I think, okay, I hope we win.
Yep.
Even playing like shit, because I think we're gonna play like shit. Okay? But I still hope we win.
Okay.
1-0 is the hopeful prediction,
All right.
and in my opinion, realistic prediction would be a draw.
Okay. What's
Like
a
what?
draw?
1-1, 2-2, 3-3. What do you think?
1-1.
1-1.
If,
1-1.
if they score 2 goals, I don't see us scoring 2 goals with the players we have.
Now, listen. If they score on us, what does this mean for the Scudetto? Because in order to win the Scudetto, you have to be the team that concedes the least amount of goals. And
I mean, we're second one that's considered the least. Napoli 3, we have 7. I believe we concede 7 goals. So
damn. Where's Juve at? Because they haven't
10,
conceded
10 goals.
10 goals. Damn.
Juve sucks, bro.
And what about
Overall.
Inter? What about Inter?
Inter is like
11.
11 or something, yeah, 10 or 11 or something like that.
Oh my
But
god.
Napoli only 4 or 3.
No, 3. Napoli.
Yeah,
is 3.
that's a crazy stat. That's not a good stat for us. That they only.
Hey, you know what's
conceded
going to
10.
happen, guys? We have to understand, once they meet us, and once Koulibaly goes against the big dog, as I call him, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, my man, he'll break that motherfucker, man. Like
Yeah.
a tricky break, man, a tricky one. Nothing direct.
No. It's really up to us to put Napoli down. It's up to us. It'll be up to
I mean,
us.
do we guys know when we were playing and where are we playing the first game?
No,
Against Napoli. I'm talking about Napoli.
I don't know, but I think it's it's no time soon.
So it's like by the end of the year, something like
something like that. Yeah.
yeah, okay. By that time, we will have hopefully more players back than injured, man.
Right.
December 19th.
That's super up, though, man.
That's what.
December 19th.
And home or away, man? Skilled.
It is at home.
Huh. 3-0 win, man. Right there. I'm predicting already, man. I don't care about injuries, nothing, man. 3-0, man. Done.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we score a few goals, yeah, maybe we can do that. Yeah, we'll see when we get there. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's go to Atalanta Udinese, guys. Atalanta with almost winning against Manchester United in Europe.
Oh, please. Where's that guy Congo, man?
Oh,
Manchester United. Man.
He has been in and out, smiling, all happy. Made fun of us.
Something to me. Maybe I don't want to sound ignorant or anything like that, but I met him last stream. This guy Congo.
Yeah,
and I want to understand if he's Manchester United fan, what the fuck is he doing here?
All right.
Like honestly, I'm not trying to insult.
So we have a very good let's say friend that has a Manchester United channel. His name is Red Devil Studio, Red Devil G. His name is G, and sometimes we do streams together. And that's how he found out about us. And then he's just kept on coming back to the lives. He's been with us for a long time.
Okay. I would like to see his face though.
That's right, Kangoo. Show your face.
You know what he told me?
Show your face, Kangoo.
Yeah, bro. Like that,
Roy
like that.
is
Give it
lost
more.
today,
Give
man.
it more, man. Give it more power, man.
All right. Okay. Let's go to Atalanta Udinese. Atalanta, who almost beat Manchester United. I didn't think they were going to win, even with that 2-0. I personally thought it's impossible to beat Manchester United there. Atalanta Udinese. I think
What?
Atalanta is looking good.
United have been trashed this year.
Yeah, but Atalanta
Italian teams cannot beat them.
Atalanta does not have the ability to keep a 2-0 lead. Keeping a 2-0 lead against Manchester United with all those superstars in Manchester, in that stadium, is so difficult. I mean, we weren't able to beat them. Remember when we lost 3-2 against them with Kaká? There's no way Atalanta can do it. There's no way Atalanta can do it.
Because I mean, let's be honest, Roy. I think you know where the problem lies, man. It's Demiral from Juventus in defense.
No, Demiral was the best fucking player of Atalanta.
I had
best
to
fucking
say
player,
that
man.
because you guys been peeling off all evening. I had to say something, man.
No, but
yeah.
for real, Demiral was the best Atalanta player, and sadly he was injured in the second half. And that's one of the reasons maybe why United was able to turn it around.
I actually agree because I watched the game. I actually agree with Redjan. Like Demiral actually looked pretty good. Like he definitely looked good in the game until he got he slipped or something. He's landed awkwardly on his leg.
He jumped and then I think he hurt his, I don't know, whatever.
But you know, I'm very sketchy towards Turkish people now after Hakan Çalnu my Lalova, блядь. Kurva нахуй, блядь.
Kurva.
I try not to swear too much.
No, you can swear as much as you want, guys. It's okay.
No, I try to be polite, man.
It's fine. Atalanta Udinese, guys. I'm going to say 4-0 for Atalanta.
Damn.
Zapata.
Damn. That's
Ilicic.
So... Yeah.
Skiller.
Yeah, I'm 2-0 to Atlanta. I think Ilicic is back, guys. I see him playing very well, even against Manchester United. Even though the first goal that they conceded was because of Ilicic's mistake. But overall, Ilicic is back. And I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get him, at least for the depth option.
Ilicic is a good player, man.
Imagine I was against Ilicic, but in compared to what we got in the end, I wish we had gotten Ilicic.
Even more so than Messias, huh?
Well, is Messias real? We don't know.
No, come on, guys. That's Brazilian Messi, okay? Let's everybody chill. Give him a time. He needs to drink that Salugi style drinks, man, and he will be back.
But probably if Ilicic, if we got Ilicic, he would have been injured now. So
true. All right, so Basia, what do you think? Atalanta Udinese.
You're gonna like it, guys. You're gonna like it, everybody here. 5-0.
5-0 for Atalanta.
Yes. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Fuck Udinese, man. That piece of shit team.
Yeah, Udinese is no, I agree. Udinese is another super disappointing team. All right, Red John, what do you think?
I think Atalanta will win this one. 4-0. I think Atalanta starts now.
Wow, 4-0. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. You agree?
Wow, incredible.
What's next, Roy? What's next? You're gonna start saying shit about Juventus.
Maybe you're starting to come out of Narnia and you're starting to see reality. So that's the truth. That's the truth. All right.
Smooth transfer, man. I like it. Smooth style.
Verona, Lazio.
Oh shit, man! That's actually a tough game. Man.
We saw Verona. They're not that great of a team. Lazio is a better team. I'm going to give it to Lazio 1-2. Immobile.
Hell no.
Skillard.
I am going to give it to Cagliari. In my fantasy team, I've removed.
Oh wait! Hold on. Sorry, my bad.
I was about to say.
I skipped one. Fiorentina Cagliari. My bad. I'm gonna say 1-1. Bonaventura Nandes. Sorry. Go ahead, Skinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cagliari 2-1, I guess. I'm done with Fiorentina. I removed all the players from my fantasy team.
Nice.
Vlahovic, I'm sorry, not his season. I think maybe his mind is elsewhere. And yeah,
It is
it
actually
started off nice. They were hopeful, but I don't think it's working out.
nice. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
What
good.
a weak mind, guys, you have, man. Holy
All right, Fiorentina is Vasil's second
discounting,
favorite team.
discounting my guys, man. La Fiola, man. Come
La
on.
Viola. All right. So what's the score for you?
It's not gonna be easy game for them, but they play at home. That's the only reason I'm giving to Fiorentina in this sense, because they play at home. I feel like they will have an edge because they play at home. It's gonna be beautiful game, and the score is gonna be 2-0
Wow. All right.
to Fiorentina.
Okay. And what about you, Rajan? What do you think? Fiorentina can.
Fiorentina 3-0.
Wow. 3-0, huh?
And Vlahovic will again score with a penalty.
How much you guys want to bet that I'm right? It's going to be 1-1.
I mean, hey, man, if you win, man, then you shave your balls, man.
You know what? And you know what I'm going to use? You know what I'm going to use, right?
Exactly. That's
What am I going to use? Say it. Say it.
Manscaped.
That's right. That's right.
That's
And
called advertisement integration, man. In the conversation.
all right.
This is product placement.
Right.
We're just dropping it out there.
All right. Let's move on to Verona Lazio. I already said it. 1-2 for Lazio. Skillard.
1-1. Lazio is disappointing. I think they're done as a complete flop.
Wow. Okay. Damn. What about you, Vasil?
Actually, guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a Verona win, man. 2-1.
Verona win.
Mark my words, man. We'll talk after that.
Really? Wow. Okay. Red John.
2-0 Verona.
2-0 Verona. Huh?
Yes.
So no Lazio. You guys don't believe in Lazio. All three
Verona-
of you. All three of you.
Fuck
If Verona
Lazio.
could score against us, they shit on that.
Oh, like honestly, guys, I'm a little bit biased too. I have to admit, I fucking hate this fascist club, man. Lazio.
No, man, come on. Lazio is not fascist.
I don't like them. I don't. That's my personal opinion. I mean, you
Lazio,
guys can disagree.
Lazio has an Albanian connection. You know.
No.
Red John. You should be. It should be your second favorite team.
But it's not. I actually fancy Roma more than Lazio.
Good. That's a good guy.
But
I like you after that
Lazio
statement.
does not have a fascist connection nowadays, because they used to have, but they were Mussolini's team. Get it? So yeah,
No, listen, man.
They were?
Is
that-
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
Mussolini's team.
Yeah,
Mussolini
he
used to
liked
go to
them.
the stadium, man.
Yeah,
Not-
This
he
was
liked
the same-
Mussolini's favorite team.
Yes.
yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And actually, but they actually even went against Mussolini because Mussolini wanted to dismantle Lazio and Roma and create one team. One
Wow,
team and
guys.
call it Roma. Yeah,
Guys, history. I did not know this stuff.
but
Okay.
Lazio was against that, and it didn't happen.
The only thing I like about
Interesting.
Lazio, Luis Alberto, man, and Milinkovic-Savic, man. I'll take those two players and they can go fuck themselves, man.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Like, I honestly, guys, I'm sorry, but like, I'm very passionate about it. I fucking hate Lazio, man. Like, I don't like them on the same level as Juventus and Inter.
Oh, really? They're that bad.
That I fucking hate their fans. I
Wow.
hate that bullshit, man.
Incredible. One of my best friends was a Laziale.
That's stabbing, those fucking racist chants. Actually, Verona is the same, man. They have a lot of racist bullshit going
Yeah,
on.
but yeah. Actually, both of them. And,
Bro,
I think
fuck them.
they have a in Italian it's called gemellaggio. Both of these fans have a I don't know how you say it in
It's a right wing. It's a right wing,
Like,
man. Like, I mean,
Twinization. I don't know, something like that.
something like that. Something like that. All right, guys, I got to take a call. Just keep on going for a second.
okay, so what's next? Roma and Napoli? Okay.
Wait for me. Just talk about Manscaped or something.
Oh, all right, guys. So tonight I'm gonna order some Manscaped, and then tomorrow I'm gonna shave it, man. That's it. Man. I hope there's an overnight delivery, man. I'm hoping.
Do you guys know when you try to shave your balls and you cut yourself? Well,
Oh, bro, like I've done it, man. I've done it.
it's impossible. Well, not with Manscaped.
You know, man. That's why I like Manscaped, bro. There's no cutting. No cutting on the skin, man. Your skin looks beautiful. That's
But
the
guys, I wanted to ask you guys if you know because Griezmann he got the straight red card for the high
boot.
foot
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, but
Does
Ibra
it mean that
didn't.
he's suspended against our Champions League game? Is it
No,
two missed 2 games or just one for a
I
straight
think
red?
it's one, man, in Champions League.
one is directly, but then they have to decide if it's 2 or 1. But I think it's gonna be only 1.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an automatic 2-game suspension for straight
No.
red.
Listen, but it could happen, man. Hey, you never know. Maybe if they give him, I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. But if it did happen, that would be beautiful for Milan. Amazing. Hey, Rejan, you from Albania, bro?
Yes, yes.
Oh, Albanski bro, man.
That's
Albanski
right.
bro. Here we go. Here we go, man.
I think in Poland or something, man, they have like a rap group or whatever, like with the Albanian flag, but some weird shit like that. I don't know. I've seen that.
No, bro. You
Before.
know, like I actually, the city that I used to live, I had some Albanian friends. There was Albanian neighborhood. I went to Albanian restaurants, man. I used to
Really?
hang out and party with Albanians, man, a lot.
In Ukraine?
No, here in America,
Oh,
bro.
here in the US. Okay.
Yeah, man, we got along so well, man. Like,
Yeah, we are
that's a
every
good
fucking
time,
time.
bro.
Yeah,
Trust me.
we are everywhere.
No, like good people, man. I mean,
Yeah.
like I had a lot of good times, like with the restaurant, the lady, the owner. This I call her mama. I call her
Yeah.
mama, man. That lady, man, she treats me always good. Anytime I don't go there that often anymore, but
Mhm.
wherever I'm in town, man, I go there, and she remembers my name, everything. I was like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, but all Eastern European or South Europeans are more or less alike, man. Like
Yeah,
more
yeah. I
social.
mean, we have a lot in common, man.
Yeah,
Definitely,
yeah, exactly.
definitely, man. That's true story.
Like I see it even in Balkans. Everyone is like, because every country has a problem with the other country next to it, but then in the end, people are the fucking same, and there's no fucking difference.
Exactly, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about that hospitality, man. We
Exactly,
have, man.
yeah.
You show up in the house, I don't give a shit where you're from, man.
Exactly.
You're in my house, so you're gonna be treated like a king, man. That's
100%. Yeah.
that's just like from the childhood, man. You're born with mother's milk with that, man.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man.
Exactly.
And I love it, man. I'm proud of that stuff, man.
Someone asked me on the chat because I think you said kurva, but we say
Kurva,
kurva, as well.
kurva.
Yeah. We say kurva as well.
Nice, man. Nice, man. That's like such a unique word, man, for Eastern Europe, man. Kurva,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, everyone fucking says it.
I think we should explain to the guys that I'm not from Eastern Europe, man. Like Skillet is looking at us like, what the hell he's talking about this too, man. So Skillet, kurva means like, if I had to translate in English, means bitch.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
but there's so many definitions to that word. It's not only bitch. Like straight up translation is bitch, but the way we put that word in the sentences can mean certain things, man.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily just bitch, like straight up bitch. No, not necessarily.
I
Depends.
think in Albanian it's just strictly bitch. I think.
I mean, yeah, it's a vulgar it's a vulgar word, and I mean, but in my language, if I say "oh, te kurva," doesn't mean "oh, you're son of a bitch." It means like you're dirty guy, man, or something like that. Like it depends on the sentence I'm talking to, you know. But in that sentence that I said before, when you guys heard it, I literally mean bitch, like straight up one. That son of a bitch, that Turkish fucking kurva, man. Because that's what he is to me, man. I'm sorry, like I don't like to use that word like publicly a lot, like because I mean people are touching nowadays and can't say shit. But hey, man, for that guy all day long, man, he's gonna be my kurva, man, my little kurva.
Yeah, sorry, but speaking of Turkish, do you guys remember Yusuf Yazici from when we played him Lille? What do you guys think of him? Because last season, when he played, everyone's saying, "Oh, this guy is really good. He's really good. He's much better than Hakan and all that." But it seems that we didn't make a move, and he's still in Lille, and he's only 24.
I don't think he's good enough for us, to be honest. For the level we want to be at least. And also, last season he had a lot of injury problems. So, like if a player has a little bit of injury problems, man, I shit my pants. Like I don't want. I don't wanna experiment with that.
I don't think we answered the Skillard question though. If we think he's gonna be good replacement, honestly, Skillard, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the guy, so I'm not gonna answer the question. I will have to look at some highlights and see if he's worth playing for Milan. But honestly, I feel like for that position, man, there's better options.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't mean to interrupt. I have to step it. I have to speed it up a little bit. Roma Napoli, guys, the big game. Roma Napoli. I say 6-1 for Roma.
I'll say 2-1 to Napoli. Napoli just quality so far.
Napoli, yeah. And okay, Vasil.
I think I already said it. It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be 1-1.
Oh, okay. Got you. And what about you, Red John?
9-0 Napoli.
9-0? 9-0.
If Bodo Glimt was able to score 6, why not 9?
Yeah, why not? 9-0 for Napoli. Big game for us. And last game, the big game. Il derby della Madonnina. The real derby of Italia is Milan-Juve. And that is the real derby. But they say that it's Inter-Juve. I don't agree with that. But Inter-Juve, I say 27 Inter, 0 Juve. Does that make you happy?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm happy you're happy.
So, all right.
I'm happy you're happy. Good. I say 2-1 Inter, but I would rather Juventus wins or ties.
I'm at 2-2.
Vasil?
Oh, guys, man. Like I was just thinking, trying to analyze. Juventus picked up some pace lately, somewhat against Roma that looked like shit, but it is what it is. Allegri style. Man, if they play that way, man, it's gonna be. To me personally, I feel like the best result will be 0-0, but I have a feeling it's gonna be 1-0 to Juventus.
1-0 to Juventus, eh?
Yeah, I hate to say those things, man. Honestly, it's painful to say that, but
this 1-0 with Juve. It just never stops. What about you, Red John? What do you think?
Juventus wins 1-0. Or like either that or somehow, some way, the shitty cousins from across the city are able to score a goal. And if they do, Juventus will not be able to score more than 1 goal.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Lart is going to do part 2 later on. So we're just going to take a break. I have to go. But
by
guys,
6, would you say by 6? Central?
In half an hour, 45 minutes or something like that.
Okay. Were you guys gonna send a reminder? Sorry, man. I just
Lart is going to set it up. But anyway, guys, thank you everybody for joining today the Milan Forum. Great episode, great stream. Thank you for riling me up, John. There, Red John. Thank you for that.
I was there for you, buddy.
That was a lot of fun. But guys, tomorrow, big game. We're not doing a watch along. Maybe we are doing a post match. I don't know. But for sure, Sunday, we're going to do a post match. And part 2 is coming up in half an hour, 45 minutes or 1 hour. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Joel, thank you. Legendary stream. Awesome. Love to hear that. Thank you, guys. And once again, thank you for our new sponsor, Manscaped. You have link in the bottom if you want to buy yourself. If you're too hairy and you want to do something about it, go to the description link and get yourself some Manscaped. 20% off. All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate it. We will see you later. Grazie mille. E come sempre, per sempre, forza, 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 Milan!
Yes.
Milan! Forza Milan!
Forza, man. Forza.
All right, guys. Ciao.
Ciao.
Vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai.